My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an E.T. presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof on Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof on Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof on Radio Stream Easter Show. How you guys doing? Everybody find the magic eggs, eat your chocolate, get a few bucks from Grandma and Grandpa. Me too. I had to dig up Grandma and Grandpa, but hey, they still wore jewelry and goodies all over Easter. Anyway, it is April 12th, 2020, on the 99th day of the COVID-19, and we are enjoying still lockdown. Here we are, 6 months lockdown. Can you imagine being locked down for 6 months? I would love that. Oh, it would be the best. Sure, because lockdown for me is like playtime. Achoo, no COVID, no. I find people are really cranky lately. I don't know about you, but we're going to have fun tonight. We're going to listen in to All Things Exist. Big Shishtar. I don't know what a frigger name is. Heidi Fleiss. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Bill Clinton. What? No, it's the wrong era. You're 25 years behind. So no Jaime. But we tried some a little older. We're going to go back 2 drinks. 1 drink. Oh, it gives you way when nobody's around. I can't do Jaime's voice. It's just, I tried. Hey, Reach. Hey, you can do it. Hey, I can't do it. I try. But anyway, Red Bull. Not only does it give you wings, it gives you things to think about. It's a real mind job. It's got the worst can opening sound in the history of can opening sounds. Dig it? I mean, that's just like putting your finger in somebody's eye. Oh, I don't like it. But anyway. You got to get that going. I had to clean myself up before we get dirty. Yeah. Autopilot, how you doing? B Baker, B Baker's Dozen, Double B, BB Gun, the B Master, Chuck Wham Bam, Lori Olifant, Jocko Johnson, no need to change his name. It's perfect. Alec Ray, we got to come up with, Alec Trebek, but I don't like Alec Trebek, so we're going to go with Ray. You're Alec Ray. Yeah, I don't care. Expedition Tech, we're going to leave that right there. I can't think of anything. Hey, what do you say there? It's just a cold sore. Good to see you here on Easter Sunday. Who else? Tranquility Base 69 +1. Chunky, how you doing? Easter goof on that goosh all over the friggin' egg. See, I shouldn't. I forced. Troy, what do you say with a smiley face? Gutter Gawker, 2 G's are better than 1. B. Oh, we already did B. Hey, happily. Bodge is here. Wreaking Havoc, 215. I got to come up with something. That's just good the way it is, I think. Goof on Radio. Oh, he's me. And that's, there's other people. John Sports Cards is still here. Daz Solo, I see. Who else? We got Mario Heatwave. All right. Autopilot. I already said it. Scotty Eisner. I saw Eisner the first time I saw you in the chat. And I was thinking Billy Eisner. Billy on the Street. I'm like, I couldn't remember his name. I thought you were him. I'm like, he's watching my show. That'd be weird. It is roll call. Lufon. By the way, if you guys haven't figured it out, Lufon is no fool backwards. Yeah. I didn't even realize it either. But now you know. So I think I have an interesting sighting of my own. I'm analyzing it. It'll be out tomorrow on the show. But I didn't have to go far to see this. I saw it at the Walmart parking lot, of all places. Sound familiar? No joke. So tomorrow I'll be showcasing that. Hopefully, I know. What was his name? Streetlight Mike? It's like that, but better. Because it's real this time. Yeah. I kept thinking about him the whole time, too. I don't know. Maybe I won't post it. There's a lot of things I don't post. You kidding? You think I'm going to post? And I shouldn't have posted the stuff I did, but what I'm doing when I show you those dots, I show you the mistakes I make. It could be this, but it looked interesting at the time, so you just keep learning. I learned stuff just the other day, right? You're learning in this field constantly. And sometimes you'll see a sighting and you'll be like, oh my God. I can't believe I caught that too. Now, I have a video that I've played here several times. And I am way sad to say I finally debunked it. Since 2003, I finally debunked it. That I will try to show tonight. I didn't plan on, maybe tomorrow we'll do a dot show. It's Monday dots. Can we write that down? Hold on. That's really good. Monday night dots. Oh, I suck. Monday night dots. There we go. See, I don't joke around. You write all this stuff down. I learned you got to write it down as soon as it hits your head. Type it, put it in notes. I have so many things that I put into notes, and I'm like, that is the dumbest thing. So now I'm second guessing everything I say, and I still got to have the same attitude like, who cares? Nobody really. I'm the only one keeping track that I know of. Oh, God, the things. I'm like, why would I say that? Why? Why was that funny? Why did I put a ha-ha next to looks like an ape? I don't understand that. Who looks like an ape? Sometimes you wake up with these thoughts and you write them down and you're like, oh, there's no way I'll forget what that means. And you sit down 5 minutes later and it's like, what does that mean? And yeah, it happens all the time. I don't know. I got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. But what I want to do real quick, I don't know. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I think I know where to go to find the show that we want to listen to. So let me type it in. What's the name of the show? Oh, here it is. Is this it? What's the name of the show? What is his show? No, not that. What is the name of the show, Dave? Hold on. I'll just pull it up on Facebook here. I can't remember the name of it. That's how much I really have no interest in these people. It's just all things exist must be listened to, and I think we have to do that. We must do that. Oh God, she is something. Oh my God. How is it that ever since as long as I've been the adult male I am, the women are still doing it for me like they did day one. It never stops. Never stops. Oh, I got some good videos tonight. Shit. Oh, this is going to be great tonight. All right. What is it called? Beyond the. Thanks, Dave. I am so glad you heard this. So let's see what's going on real quick. Now, the only reason I'm doing this, did I just say it? It's because all things exist should not be getting this type of airplay. Capiche? Do I think some of the things she captures are interesting? Yeah. So then why are you picking on her? Because their camera is sitting on the freaking windowsill. That's not research. That's just camera gazing. It's like you have camera gazing. That's actually good. You have no idea. No idea where these lights are coming from. You have no care in the world to find out. Research is, oh my God, I could blow away the whole community with all the crap I have. And if I told you it was real, except for Chuck and B. Baker and Pat and a couple of you, you would know that I'm playing a game, right? But everybody else might think it's real. Did you see what Rich Giordano caught? Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's the most realistic thing. Meanwhile, I know it's just spider webs hanging in a breeze on a light post. But I fooled you. I could do that, and I didn't. I've had it with people like her going to MUFON conferences, talking to people who are supposed to be credible, getting in the limelight. I'm not jealous. It has nothing to do with jealousy. Look, I'm using hands. I never use hands. I like to pound a desk because I'm a man. I don't like to float them up like I'm grabbing couillons. UFO Jesus and a couple of girls I know out there do that when they talk. We have got to go back to that one chick. It looked like she was doing karate when she talked, right? That was amazing. The one night where I mimicked her and she kept going, oh man, I was knocking over the microphone, the vape machine, drinks. All right, what are we doing here now? This better be tonight or everybody's dead. Dead. Do I just press play? Do I have to go to the other place? I think I do. Do I have to go to the other place? Why wouldn't it be here? They put it on after? I'm at the wrong place. I think I know where it is. I know what you told me, Mr. Information Guy. But I think it's at the other place, right? Yeah. Why am I not here? like finding it. What's wrong with me? Why can't I find? I'm on Spreaker. Look. I'm on Spreaker. I thought it was there. It's not on the shittiest network on the internet. It's not there, is it? Chuck. 8 equals ufology. Yeah. You know what? That's actually true. Here it is, Dave. Because that's what a ufology is. Is the show on? I mean, how do we get to the live portion of this thing? Click here. It's doing nothing. I'm here. Type, I did. Oops. All right. Now what? This? I was just at that. Click name. Okay. Click name. Okay. Now what? Now what? Here we are, back to where I was. It'll be worth the wait, guys. Do not leave this show. We are just spending 3 minutes. You know, while I'm waiting for Dave to tell me where to go and what to do, or anybody that can help me, please. I'm telling you, it ain't here. Go back to the show page. This one? This one here? It didn't start. Did it start? It didn't. I thought it said it started at the same exact time. Or did we miss it? If we missed it, it would be here. It would be here. See, here's the 7th. 5 days ago. Capiche? I think, was that Jaime Maussan? No. So, now you can't, I'm not banned. Why would I get these? So what's different? So where do I go? And look at this. Okay. So what happened to that place? They don't do it on here anymore. Look, Camel Toe FM. Now Kiss Ass. KGB. Great. Hey, let's go. Let's try this. Wow. Tattoo straight from hell. I don't know if that would be interesting. It depends on the guest. So Dave's checking. Oh, all right. Good idea, Lee. I'll try. You know, I thought of it and then I stopped myself. I don't know why I didn't do it. I'm going to click listen or play. That's what I did before, right? Here we go. If it's the intro, it's not the show. Yeah, it plays this one. Let me see if I got any messages from Dave. All right, nothing. All right, so tonight also, besides this, we'll figure that try his YouTube page. Ah, your sister's got a lump of coal. Where? You know where. Come on, let me pull this up now. I was going to say, we're going to listen to something David Wilcox said. I'm immature. I can't help it. You know, just maybe like 5 minutes just to hear the insanity. don't know if I did it right. Hey, look, I'm not a subscriber. I hold them. Good for me. Hey, I'm catching up to Dave. Wow. Oh, it is live. Here we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It only took 11 minutes. No pictures.
There's some reference there.
Are you kidding me? Listen. Shh.
And the first trumpet. Now, let's talk a little bit about this, because
wow, he's so
doing
amazing.
the paranormal. You guys remember there has been trumpet sounds over the last
5 years.
About between 5 and 7 years.
Yeah,
I think.
He's listening.
Right. So we've got trumpet sounds in the sky. They've been sort of explained.
My God, I'm gonna fall asleep.
But there were in the Bible, it does talk about the booms, yes, and the trumpet sounds. Okay. So let me read this off to you real quick.
Dave trumpet, and I did.
Upon the sound of the first trumpet, hail and fire mingled with blood is thrown to earth, burning up 1/3 of the trees on the planet and all green grass. Now listen.
Shh.
Who knows what the hail and fire mingled with blood is? But I'm telling you right now, we have been seeing more wildfires than anything. Right? Think about it. It's
I'm thinking about it.
It's crazy. I know. Believe me.
He actually gives you time to think about it. That's amazing. What a nice guy. I shouldn't be mean to Dave. He's a nice guy. It's just a little boring.
1/3 of the trees on the planet.
And now he's going to say, Rich, some of us don't do it your way. We do it our way. You're an inconsiderate prick. I'm going to block you. I'm going to tell everybody about you. Everybody knows that you talk this way because that's what I've been saying for a long time. Yeah, anybody can have a show. Now, I'm not for everybody either. I know I must suck for those people because I am not everybody's cup of tea. People like this, this type of radio, and that's great. It's great. But for me to stay awake, I need somebody who's got a little bit of vigor, venom, a little pizzazz, passion. Where is all that stuff? Well, I just do my passion my way, Rich. It's the way of the warrior. Oh, gosh, Mr. Indian guy, you're so focused in on everything. You should not worry about Dave Cruz and keep your eye on the prize. 8 is your prize. So I'll leave you with this for tonight. Keep your eyes on the prize. Let's hear what Dave must say, because he believes it. Now giddy up.
This is the final trumpet that sounded before the 3 woes, also known as the fifth.
The 3 woes? Is that what it is? The 3 woes? Is that what it is?
Seem to have happened yet. So I don't know what chronological order it's supposed to be.
These are to protect me from bullets.
Looks like it hasn't exactly gone in that order. All right. I got to do this quick because we do have to get to the break here.
Who's got breaks? What are you on, FM? Are you making money? Are you on FM radio? I need to know this. Is he on FM radio? No, he's not. What do you need a break for? They have advertisers that pay them money. Oh, okay. Thank you, wise one. All right. Well, we'll be back when he gets back. Yeah, right.
All from heaven. Now, I think they're not.
I feel like it's a constant break. Yeah, we'll come back. Obviously, she's not there. So, all right. We found it. We'll just let it run. No, that's going to eat everything. We'll come back. I'll refresh it. So with that being said, and the conspiracy talk has begun, let's hear a little bit from David Wilcock, of all people. I never ever play David Wilcock with a straight face. Let's hear what's going on over here. He believes this is end of days now. He's got to get, this is the biggest line of bullshit. He is really, and David Wilcock having a podcast or whatever you call our shows here, can you at least get a microphone that isn't tinny? Sounds like you're in a bucket. Seriously, the guy is known. He's a well-known name, a household name in what we do. At least try to sound like you. I didn't realize it was him for like a few sentences. I'm like, something's wrong with the sound. And then the guy who calls in, who's the guest, you'll hear it. And the story's just nuts, Yeah, and you know what? The story you're going to hear is end of day scenario. It never happens. We're still here. This is the warning sign. We heard the trumpets. Nothing happened, right? I would just listen.
And myself. And in both cases, we have together and independently sets of contacts, some of which are deeply embedded within the Pentagon, who have reported to us that this is very real. In fact, I had heard from an off-the-books source, this is not somebody who's gone public at all, that this had been sparked by 9/11 to a large degree. That many...
Of course, it's somebody who hasn't gone public. What else would David Wilcock present to us as an important word? Somebody who knows somebody that knows something that has a name we could reference to? Nah. Not here, not on the Wilcock channel. You get all half-truths and plagiarized stories and, oh my, the telephone game. Oh, the telephone game. He's real good at this. Here we go.
Many people in the military realized that they were not in the chain of need to know and that this was not Arabs with box cutters that caused these buildings to fall into their own footprint. If that could happen, if kerosene can melt steel, then every kerosene heater ever built is a massive hazard. But yet
this is the 7 days warning. Confirmed Planet X or hitting Earth. We can't help you. Guys, I got to say it before I play this. I'm going to play it, but I had to stop it. Look, I want everybody to please promise me that if a meteor, asteroid does not hit Earth, I don't want a close call. Something has to hit the Earth. And if it doesn't, can we please let go of this guy? Can we get rid of David Wilcock? Can you really get behind this after the 20th? Because it's not going to happen. And go to your Twitter, go to your Instagram, go to your Pinterest, go to Facebook, go everywhere you can and call him out on it. Say, you know what? He said this. I think it's time we need to release him as credible or even listenable. It's always the grandiose that seems to grab the wider audience, and it bothers me to no end. The fake, the lying, the SSP shit, time travel, the whole thing. You know what this means, right? This is changing your body from an adult back to a child. And then vice versa. That's why I do it twice. Ugh, God, I can't stand this world sometimes. But I like it. I like the insanity of it all. And you know what? You want to hear something really weird? I don't know. Did I say this the other night? I think this whole scandemic thing is fantastic. I'm living in it. Man, do I love it. I just love weird stuff, man, that changes society. This is so bizarre. It's like historic. And just knowing that I'm part of it and going out there and driving around, trying to make as much point as I know how, that maybe this isn't really happening. Maybe we're being scammed. We'll know everything by the 20th. Wilcox said it. Yeah, that's it.
We're all sitting there just fine. So something is going on here. People know about it. They're scared of it. And
people know about it. Yeah, people do. You and one other guy. Oh, my God.
I call the sheep effect. They feel that if they keep their head down, then the wolf won't know that he's been spotted. But the sheep who's dumb enough to look up and stare the wolf in the eye is going to make him charge, and that's the one who ends up dying. Well, I'm not afraid of death. Neither is Drake. He's here.
Drake.
And he has put a public face behind something that up until now has sounded like two guys stroking their egos, trying to say something that makes everybody feel good but has no teeth behind it. And now here you are, and I want to hear what you have to say. So why don't you tell us a little about yourself and how you got into all this?
Well, what I'd like to do
Great quality.
In conjunction with that is let people know what we're not.
Okay, great.
This will give everybody a better idea as to what's going on.
Oh, before I let this play, it's going to be a couple of minutes, and I'm going to make a promise I won't interrupt. But I wanted to say something here because John's Sports Cards. Sorry, I'm not putting you out there to say differently. No scam, he says. He talked to his pop about it today. It's a virus, and this is what I keep forgetting. It's a virus we just don't have a vaccine for, and we didn't prepare well for. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. That's exactly what I mean every day. God, I love that. Thank you. I'm actually going to put that in a corner and give you credit every time. That is exactly what it is. And they freaked out. And they're freaking out because there is no cure. There's no cutoff. And it could be 12 to 18 months. So this may come back. So it could be real. Yeah, I get it. But even the flu vaccine, the shot that people get, even that doesn't help everybody because there's how many deaths?
Oh, I'm sorry. One more thing I should point out is that...
All right, here we go.
I called you the other night, and we spoke for 4 hours and 22 minutes is what the phone said when I hung it up. And I called you jointly with one of my very senior top insiders. So you will now be able to vouch that you spoke to him and how amazing that discussion was. And more importantly, I've trusted him, built it up over years, and he vetted you out and actually identified dozens of specific points that you said that are not on public record that you could not have known unless you are the bona fide, authentic, real deal. So I want to make that point first.
Cool.
So some disclaimers you said you have to give us here. What are you not?
Yeah, there's a boatload of people who would like to jump on the bandwagon and get whatever they can get in terms of snatching names or name dropping, that sort of thing. They post a website with a certain name and everybody gravitates to it because of this or that. Whether it's selling anything or not doesn't seem to matter. Basically, and I want to make this absolutely clear, there's a thing called nation states. Now, the project we undertook falls under the definition of what a nation state is in terms of sovereignty. However, there is no such thing as nation states. It does not exist. There is nothing by that name from us. Okay?
Okay.
Without affiliation, there's even less. So any of the websites out there that say nation states, it's probably somebody trying to either sell a widget or build up their importance, or they got an ego problem, or they want to take issue with what we are about. Now, we do not have a group. There is no group. There are several groups, but no main group. There's no leader. And we don't have a database that we keep on anybody. Most of the people are anonymous in that we do not know exactly all of the people involved in this. Now, primarily what this was a project given to us, and I'll explain the parameters of it in a minute, The process was at first an accident in some ways. The information from me came over a radio show that I complained about. Somebody took notes and tried it, and it worked. And we'll cover a little of that in just a minute. But the only basic thing that we've done is a notification process that was defined by the basis of lawful notification of a nation state, its existence, and proclamation of that to the world.
And the idea behind doing this is ultimately for sovereignty and freedom.
Exactly.
For actual states in the United States as well as for individuals in the United States.
Exactly.
Okay.
There are several things that go into this. Now, we're not affiliated with the White Knights, gatekeepers. It's just us. And we, as I said, don't even know everybody involved.
Neither do I. It's funny because
that just doesn't sound like a lot of credibility to me. We all work together, but we don't know anybody. Well, I guess that's like I guess if you were to imagine all of the UFO groups, paranormal groups, like I only know a portion of them, and I don't know everybody else, but we're all aiming towards the same goal. I think that's what he's saying. That's how I'm accepting it. But so he's just describing what they're trying to do and how they're trying to do it. And hold on, guys. I have an electrical problem here. Damn it. My fan that I had running the other night, I tripped over something and water or Gatorade was squirted out and landed right on the control panel to the fan. And it started going dee, 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 dee. So I unplugged it, let it dry, plugged it back in the next day. It seemed to be working fine for 2 days until now. I was just hearing some beeping, thinking, oh no, I thought it was the smoke alarm going off and we were going to have to, well, I wasn't, leave the building. But the fan just died, so I bid farewell. That fan has been around the family for a long time. Gave me great air. But I digest. All right. So he's just trying to explain what the heck's going on behind the scenes and nobody knows anybody, and I think that's awful. Why don't they try to reach out to anybody? Because most of the people are anonymous. How this makes sense, I don't know, but it just does. They're all aiming towards, well, it gets better. But I think this is interesting. And it's taking forever to get to the part that I thought was right here. So we'll give it a few more minutes. And here we go.
Another contact I have was demanding that they be put in touch with this
now
group.
It's hot. Now I'm
and I said, look, I only have 2 points of contact with this group. Well, okay, 3, but nobody wants to say anything. I mean, the amount of information I've gotten has just been in little bitty trickles, but nonetheless, if you add up what the trickles are saying, this is an incredible, incredible story. What's getting ready to happen here? And some of the things you were saying on the other radio show about how much has already been moved into position and how much is ready to go right now.
So these guys think the end of the world is about to happen. We're going to check in on the show. See if it started up or something. Didn't we get... Oh, yeah, it was on YouTube. That's right. I have to refresh to get back to live. I know I could have just hit the button, but I don't trust it, so I like to do this. Yeah, did take longer. Yeah, good.
It was changed. It was mutated almost into just kind of an energy site. Everything has a different energy signature, and I just happened to notice it.
God.
Interesting.
So, yeah, so that's when all that happened. I mean, it's happened my whole life, so
compelling.
I'm not really surprised when out of the ordinary things happen, like these things that are.
Did you hear what she just did? Out of the ordinary. That is a telltale sign she does not know what she's doing. She's nervous. She shouldn't be nervous. She is unsure is what that is. That little, when people say something to you, I didn't know he was there. That's usually them releasing and giving away the lie.
Showing up on my cameras now. I was almost like, I've had experiences close up with UFOs twice and a cattle mutilation once.
Of course.
Oh, you've been involved in one of those.
Of course.
Yeah. And, this is when I was younger. So I've kind of always just kind of been waiting to be like, well, what are you going to do? What's going on there? And now it's so crazy because I'm almost 50. And now no matter where you go, you can see a video or a news replay or something of sightings of all different kinds of things.
But I'm allowed to comment. And that's what I'm doing. This is fair use. He doesn't have a copyright. No. You know what? If I get in trouble, I get in trouble. That's what I do. Holy shit. Like if I said, hey, this guy's playing my content, well, if they take a look at it, which the algorithms will take it, do what they got to do. Anyway, we'll worry about that when it happens.
Things, of all the.
Oh, and I want them to know I'm listening.
Different kinds of crafts in the air, all different shapes and sizes and sounds and movements. So, it's a big question mark in my head if we're really dealing with honestly, dimensional rips.
Why doesn't he put her picture up there?
I have a hard time believing that, in 200 years' time that we've become an industrial society, that we've come up with things that people don't understand. And they're just around us in the air everywhere. I have a hard time believing that. Are we really that smart? Really?
Gives yourself too much credit.
I don't know.
It's just you're not that smart. Yes, this is A.T.E. autopilot.
I know a lot of people in this world, and I don't think I've ever met anyone that smart. But
of course,
so it's a big question to me if this is a portal situation we're dealing with here, like in the skies of Nevada alone, because maybe of all of the testing, we can go into that. We'll go into my, if you want to know my theory about why all of this is happening right now and where it's happening.
Well, Dave ain't going to tell you what to do. You might as well just take control of everything. Jesus, Mr. One Man Answer. Fantastic. Amazing. Incredible.
And why, I really think we've just dug too far into the earth and we've kind of let loose all of this magnetic energy that we don't understand.
Yeah.
That's a great theory. That's a great theory.
Yeah, we're poking holes in the earth and the energy's released out of the earth. Isn't that oil? See, people, they try to find ways that these think hollowed earth. Well, maybe they're poking holes in the earth. Maybe there is a hollowed earth. There might be a hollowed earth. But since there's no proof of it, I can't say I believe in it because it just doesn't make sense. Okay, it is what it is. There's a mantle, the core, whatever the hell, all the way down to molten lava.
We're just not able to look into the energy that we've been able.
And this is a cop-out answer. I hate this energy thing. Okay? This is all from personal experiences. It's all I can tell you. Personal research. I don't believe in this taking the energy and low. What you do is you don't lower your vibration of your body. You just lower your blood pressure. You slow it down. Yes, Rich, that's changing the vibration. And where are these auras that everybody can see? I have yet to see an aura. The only time I saw an aura was on my 19th birthday when I was blitzed out of my mind. I drank like 6 beers. I was only 135 pounds. All right, here we go.
Able to create kind of a doorway to, you know? And I think all the energy in the air has a lot to do with it too.
Such a cop-out answer.
All the energy you can't see within just look around you, and all the energy that you can't see, you couldn't even put a mathematical number on.
I don't see it.
So, you know, all of this energy use that we do, Wi-Fi, microwave, radio, magnets, you know, I really think that it's created this energy in the whole entire world, really.
It's definitely affected us.
You know, this stuff is happening all over the world, not just here.
No, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. But
I don't know why
the things that we're going to talk about tonight,
poor guy.
They were foretold thousands of years ago.
I don't mean to be a dick, really.
Yeah.
That's the interesting thing about this. If you want to even call it interesting.
Look, believe me, I'm going to say this now. I know I might be wrong about everything. Everything. They could be right. You could be right. Anybody can be right, and everybody can be wrong. So don't send me any messages that I'm being mean, or I don't have, what do you know? You think you're this and all that. Guys, when I listen to somebody speak and it doesn't make sense or it's funny, I just don't find the credibility matches up with the experience. I don't believe her. There's no way she's doing enough research. This is a joke. So for them to be talking about this to someone that claims, she's a clairvoyant and teaches this stuff to other people, something like that. We read the accolades of her life. She was in the music industry for 40 years or something? She's 60. It's amazing. A whole life.
Interesting. I mean, that's,
She's not 60?
That's just
45.
Putting it mildly.
40?
Because what's happening right now is 40. An event that I never thought I'd see in my lifetime.
Yeah, no one has ever seen this. No one has ever seen this kind of pandemic situation.
Sure we have.
That we've all been locked down in. They didn't do that with smallpox or TB or anything else. They would put the patients themselves, in isolation, but not the rest of the population. And I don't agree with how they're handling this. I really don't. The bottom line is in science.
I want to hear other stuff. I don't want to play the whole show now, so we're going to go back and we'll get back. She's going to be on for a little longer, so we're going to take a break from that. We'll come back to it. I don't want to do a whole show on that show. I just don't think that's the kind of show I want, so I don't think you would want to hear that whole thing either. But anywho, where are we here? I've got a few. Oh man, I got so many things to talk about. I can't get to them all. This is what I'm talking about. Like, why did that even open up? That shouldn't have opened up. That shouldn't have opened up yet. Should have. All right, here we go. I've got some things I want to talk about. Videos. An anomaly found in a photo. Oh, did you hear about this in Michigan? Here, let me pull it up for you. This is unbelievable. I don't know how true it is with the fake news out there. Michigan stay-at-home order bans travel between 2 residences. As the number of cases increase, the rising Michigan State's governor announces an extension of her previous stay-at-home order with new restrictions to help slow the spread. Starting on Saturday, people will not be allowed to travel between residences. The order applies not only to neighbors and friends, but also to vacation homes and second residences. There are a few exceptions, which include caring for a relative and transporting a child in compliance with the court order. The new restrictions will remain in effect until May 1st. Do you remember when I played a video, and you may have seen the articles out there, where they were talking that if you get the COVID, if you're a parent, they could take your kids. There's certain things that they leave out when they told us that. I knew it was half-assed. They will only take your, if you have COVID, what they'll do is take your kids. If this happened, if it got passed, but it's not what both sides seem like there's fake news, and I don't like it anymore. I don't know what to do. I don't believe anybody, and that's why I'm going around town doing my own thing. But this, it doesn't matter. Let's just go back. There we go. Few exceptions, which include Karen. All right. People will still be allowed to go outside and visit parks as long as they follow strict social distancing guidelines. Whitmer said the new restrictions are necessary because the state ranks third in the nation with more than 21,000 cases of COVID. How come South America is not getting hit hard with this? You know, isn't it a poor continent, pretty much? And what about Australia? Is it Australia or Argentina? Which one am I talking about? No, not Alaska. Australia. I don't know. Russia. We talked about it. Shanghai. What is the other one with the B? Benghazi? No. Beijing. Yeah. Anyway, can you imagine? They didn't explain how they plan to enforce the order, but said that those who violate it will face a maximum fine of $1,000. Can you imagine? Can I get a cup of coffee, Jane? Well, I can't come over there. You want to meet me at the fence? That's how it's going to, that's what they're doing. Now, we can't get close enough, but can you just chunk it? Can you catch it if I chunk it over there? All right. All right. Next story. I got a lot of mo. Where is my chabang? That is amazing. Can you imagine? You know what it is? Don't even come outside. I have a feeling that there's going to be, and I don't know. You know, I can go back a week and tell you what I thought, what the prediction I made was around April 20th. I said around Easter, maybe April, and here we are on April 20th, coming up, and the end of the world is almost here. And we'll get back to that interview with Wilcock here. There was an anomaly that's found on a photo. This is really weird. Alien news. It's newsinstact.com. These are weird, guys. I don't know what this is. Here we go. No video. But these little nuggets, it looks like somebody chunked some rocks out. Right? Where's the video? Right here? I thought I had it open already. Oh, come on. And then I got to take, no. Should I do this, guys? B. Baker. We okay? Lunar Sparkles made it. Is this okay? Anybody want to help me out? No? Should I do it? Poor countries don't count, and if they have minerals, yeah, they are valuable. They will bring them to their knees. Okay. Thank you. I didn't think so. Thank you very much. Yeah, Lori Oliphant said it. Right here. Why isn't South America, Africa's not getting hit that hard? And you'd think it would be unbelievable over there, right? That's because poor countries don't count. And if they have minerals that are valuable, they will bring them to their knees to steal their riches. Oh, that's the opposite? All right, I thought you were saying something else. And here we go. I thought I watched the video. That's just the weirdest thing. Maybe it's different on a mobile phone. But these look like rocks. You know? It doesn't open up anymore. They look like somebody threw rocks. Yeah, there, look. Right? That's all that's got to be. Tell me I'm wrong. Somebody just threw 3 rocks. Kind of looks like it's been painted. I don't know. It looks fake. That's it. Right? I don't know. It looks like the 3 Little Pigs' house. That's a guy with a mask on. That's a ancient pyramid. And this is I don't know, a tree house with a hole in it. Look, you could even see what looks like straight lines that come through here. Isn't that weird? Right there and one right there. Like a cross. Like there's a hole right there. I don't know. Oh, these are Vimanas. That's what they look like. Vimanas. It is getting hot in here, man. What am I going to do? Oh, I do have another fan. I'll have to get it when I'm going to sweat it out tonight. I want to be hot. Anyway, interesting. So let's get back to the cruise. We're going to go back to live.
Do? That'd be great.
That was easy.
Yeah, I'm looking at the number 4 right now. And I feel that these moons are related to the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And earlier I was talking about the 7 seals in Revelation. Yes, death, pestilence,
the
war,
7
and famine.
seals. Actually, the 7 trumpets come after the 7 seals.
Can you believe it?
That's
They're
when
still
the 7
talking about
trumpets
this. If I open a window, it's 75 out. There's no cross breeze. Everybody will hear what I'm saying. I can't open a window. I'm dying. COVID, take me away.
When the angels are let loose.
How many times do we have to hear people talk about what the trumpets might be in the sky? Do you know what the trumpets are, don't you? Come on, even I know it. I just like imagining it's something else. It's got to be equipment, some sort of grinding, underground tunnel thing. It's got to be one of those. Or it's just, I don't know, but it doesn't make sense that it would be, unless it's harp. Maybe they're using harp. Radio waves, harp. Yes, they can create those sounds, believe it or not. I believe that's what it is. When it's all said and done, it comes down to them using that harp thing. Isn't there like 6 harp stations now across the planet?
Basically what it says about it is, he declares himself to be the chosen one.
Me?
And that starts tribulation.
They're talking about me?
Once, he's already said publicly on national television, I'm the chosen one.
I did.
And many times he believes himself above God and above people and above animals and above everything else.
Trump.
So I can't really disagree with that, but that is basically the beginning of the Great Tribulation, and the Great Tribulation is when...
Wasn't the Great Tribulation in 2012? Which disaster happens now? Which one are we getting closer to? Which one? 2012 is the end of days. Remember 1999 on New Year's? It's going to be all zeros. Everything's going to shut off. They changed programs. Everybody went crazy, removed money out of their bank accounts. Oh, what a dumb society we have turned into. And I could be wrong. And the reason I say the things I say, because every time they say what they say, it never comes true. So you can't fault me for not believing all this bullshit. These are stories, fables from the gods that never were. Maybe they were aliens. We called them gods. Maybe that's what it was. Damn it, I want to see them too. We're never going to see them until it's too late. Just like getting shot at point blank range. You're not going to hear it. Lights out. It's over. It's over, Johnny.
Almost every one of them, honestly.
Turn off the Matrix.
But they had the world has not been conquered or populated or whatever you want to call it.
The hell?
Mapped even as this, as it is today. I mean,
what?
The technology today, forget about it. I mean, it's you can you could see like a freaking a fly on the wall from space now. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a problem. I honestly, there's nothing that can be done about it. I'm not just being a whiner. But we've paid for the technology that we have.
Yeah, we
paid for it with lack of privacy. Everybody has our information. And we really have no choice. This is the world we live in now. You remember, I don't know, 15 years ago or so, maybe 20. When we were all complaining that our kids would never get out of the bedroom with their iPads and, they didn't know how to socialize and all that kind of crap. Well, guess what? Maybe they were preparing us for right now. We don't know how to live in their world. We don't know how to live not being social, physically. Going to clubs, going to a restaurant, go to the market, going to the park. That's things that the millennials didn't do. They just didn't do it. Everything's delivered. All their socializing was online and chats, and now here we are having to live that millennial life. And they're not scared one bit, is what I found. Young people aren't scared one bit.
And I wasn't scared when AIDS came around. Hence, it's the same thing. I've lived through, just like many of you, a lot of this scary shit. Like, when they said AIDS came out, they're like, that's the sex disease. That is the beginning of the end. This is the end of the world as we know it. But I feel fine. We did. What was I, 18 when AIDS came out? Yeah. 19? No, I was 18. 18. Well, it was out a couple of years. What happened was Rock Hudson got it, the actor, and a lot of people didn't know that he was gay. So they started labeling it the gay disease. And there were so many people making jokes about it, even Eddie Murphy. It was just really a strange time back in the 80s. And then they started, then people started getting it in the slums. Now they're calling it druggies and gays, and they're starting to put it all together, and they're thinking, oh, well, that's who it affects. Of course, it's them. They're the ones. No. People were getting it, blood transfusions, just an exchange of blood if you were a first responder and you just happened to come upon an accident and somebody had it. There was a lot of unknowns, and I'm seeing the same similar thing. Now, back with AIDS, in my opinion, if I would have known that this kind of thing could have been done I think back then they should have quarantined everybody, because it was an unknown with no cure. Now people can live normal lives. I don't know if that means there's a cure, but some people, it does leave their body and they don't have the HIV virus anymore or AIDS. So it is a strange world, a strange time we're living in. It feels like it did when I was 18, but the country's just closed down. But back then, if you just stayed with your partner when that first came out, you pretty much know that unless they cheated on you, that you're not going to get it. Because they were saying it was only gay people were getting it. It's so stupid. And there was no social media. That came from mainstream media. You know you can't trust them. Why anybody would trust what's going on now is beyond me. I tell everybody the same thing. Do your own research. It is just what you need to do. But who do you believe? Because now now even the people I was trusting to give us the real news aren't giving us the real news either. They're just trying to outdo the fake news. This is getting crazy.
For the cause. So why don't we go ahead and do that right now? And when we come back, we'll talk some more about what the mess we're in. And
awesome.
How we're
what the mess we're in. Yeah, it's a weird time, man. Weird time. I want to go back here, pull something up for you. Let me get this here. We'll change flow for a little bit. Let's get to... Yeah, we already did that. Oh, this is interesting. I'll show you this picture. So on Facebook, some of you have sent this to me. And it shows that you are not allowed to grow your own food during this time. What? What are you talking about? By order from the state of Vermont, items in this non-essential area are not available for purchase. Please use walmart.com for your needs until further notice. Thank you for your understanding. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused. Seeds, guys. They don't want you growing your own food. They want to force you to eat the crap they push. True. Knowing in the end it will give you cholesterol, we know, so they can kill you off slowly. I'm not worried. If you grow your own food, you may actually eat healthy and be healthy, and Big Pharma will lose. No, that's not it. Is it? I don't understand why. Why can't we, What's the big deal? Why can't we buy seeds? I don't get it. I keep trying to wrap my head around this. Like, when I grew up, we had a garden, believe it or not, in Staten Island. My mother grew tomatoes, cucumbers, something else I hated. Not corn, but it was big and purple. Not an avocado. What are those called? No, not artichokes. Can you hear the fire engine? It's just so loud. It makes no sense. The only thing that would make sense is that they don't want us to grow our own food because they want us to buy their food, right? So why put it out on the shelf? Why do you put it out? What a bunch of... this is weird. You don't even put it out if you can't sell it. Oh, God, I'm sweating. I don't have my fan. It broke. I got another one, but it's loud, and I don't know if I want to use it. All right, let me pull something else up here for you snapperheads out there tonight. Hey, welcome. Happy Easter. Thank you for hanging out. Goof on Radio stream. Hey, like and subscribe. What the hell? I could use the little help. We got to grow the show. We got to keep the truth out there. All right, what's this one? Keep the truth out there. What does that even mean? What did I just say? I don't even know who I am. All right, here we go. What's this one? Oh, homeowners. This came from Carrie on Facebook. She sent this to me. This is interesting. Homeowners sue over restricted access to Outer Banks' second homes due to coronavirus. Where's the picture? Oh, here it is. This is crazy. Furious homeowners in popular North Carolina vacation spot filed a lawsuit. This is like what? Their summer homes, or what do they call those? When you buy the property, but you can only use it like a week out of the year. Timeshare. They filed a lawsuit against officials for denying them access to their second homes due to the coronavirus, claiming their constitutional rights have been infringed. Dare County, North Carolina, where the median house price is $350,000, began to restrict access on March 20th following a state of emergency declaration. Checkpoints along major highways require drivers to produce a North Carolina driver's license or permanent resident permit to proceed across one of the two bridges that access the Outer Bank area. 6 homeowners who reside the rest of the time in South Carolina, Virginia, and Maryland have backed the complaint, claiming the ban violates the privileges and immunities clause of the U.S. Constitution, which states that the citizens of each state shall be entitled to all privileges and immunities of citizens in the several states. Wow. The intent of this declaration is to decrease the risk of the exposure. Give me a break. While disappointing for many people who enjoy spending time on the Outer Banks, these decisions are made in the interest of preserving the public health, safety, and the welfare of our community. Of course. Of course. Wow. Police in North Carolina find stolen trailer full of toilet paper. And goosh all over your colonectomy. All right, let's go back, see what they're doing over on Beyond the Snooze.
A different world, and it's a very selfish world, if you ask me.
It is.
You know, they just don't care about people as much as they care about themselves.
Well, first, let's not beat them up too much.
The Kardashians.
Yes. Yeah, I was going to say.
I blame the age of excess for this happening. There was bound to be a backlash of the age of excess. You know,
Dave's worried the Kardashians are listening. Can you imagine?
No, and here we are. Now everybody's broke. Nobody can pay their bills.
What are you talking about?
It's a scary, scary time.
Come on,
live it up.
I'm scared for the next couple months. Right now, I'm not scared. But
how can you not be scared now, but you're scared for a couple of months? Wouldn't you be scared now because of the upcoming 2 months that you will be scared of? I don't understand these people.
Well,
the next couple months, I don't think this is going to go away for a long time.
Like I said earlier,
are we going to talk about the UFOs, man? This I don't give a So I'm going to go back to my thing. Can it get any hotter? All right, come on. What? I told you I got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. I was not taking this show lightly. On a Sunday even. On a Sunday, we got 50 people. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends, your family, your mother, your brother, your sister, your dog, your cat, your gerbil, your hamster, and your bird. Fish, too. All right. Did you guys see this video? I sent it to some of you. Real, fake, or real fake? I got the volume. Good.
Do that. Right now.
So I really don't know.
I'm trying to quarantine me or whatever. You can't force me to put anything in my arm.
You're trying to force them to take medicine.
It doesn't work like that.
You gotta do a workup on you, dude.
It doesn't work like that.
But you're sick, man.
But it doesn't work like that. How do you know I'm sick? You haven't even done a test on me.
You're coughing already.
You won't let me do a test. How do you know I'm sick? You haven't even done a test on me.
They tried to do a test on you. No test. It
doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. It doesn't work like that.
Right. You got to, dude.
You can't force me to do anything, bro.
But you sick, man.
I'm a man.
Real estate is your man.
I'm a man. You can't force me to do anything, bro.
But you gotta do a workup on this.
Before you stick a needle in me, I want a lawyer up here. You can't do that. Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest?
No, it's not under arrest.
Well, how can you force me to do something?
So,
But you
James,
try not to.
How can you force me to do something if I'm not under arrest?
James, I'm trying to explain to you. The
Some shit
doctor,
gonna change.
doctors talk to you.
Some shit
The
gonna
doctors
change today,
decided
bro.
that you didn't
Y'all
have-
talked to me when I was a kid.
I'm trying to explain.
I was a kid too. And I'm a man now.
Listen to him, man.
I'm a man now. Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening.
So
bro.
the doctors talk to you.
He was a mental patient, I just found out. Ooh, okay. And where can I find this out? Here? You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to watch the whole thing. I'm going to skip all the way to the crescendo where they, and I don't know if this is fake. Somebody said this is fake. I almost want to believe it, that it's fake. So he's sitting in there for 15 minutes saying, I don't want to die. I don't want you to put a needle in my arm. I'm fine. Because he actually called the ambulance, and the ambulance took him there. He was coughing. He thought he was sick. He even said, I thought I was sick. But where is the evidence that this is? See, that's what I need to know. How do we know? Oh, now here's one thing that really bothers me about this whole COVID thing and people that are going out, truthers trying to create false, just like fake news is doing. So is this one of those things that a truther channel is trying to use as part of, they will force they're going to force drugs into your body. Let's say he is a mental patient. Do they still have the right to do that? I guess they would, because if he is, then somewhere there's a signature giving them the authority to do so, but nobody says that to him. We have the authority to do it because you signed. Nobody says that. Your parents signed for you, or somebody did. Well, anyway, it's almost over. But here's how it ended.
Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone, bro.
Not until you get on the bed.
I'm not getting on that bed.
Help us, man. Help me out, bro.
It doesn't work like that, bro. Anybody know a lawyer, bro? Somebody see me a lawyer? Bro, no!
Come on, James.
It don't work like that, man. This shit ain't right, man. Don't put the phone down now, motherfucker. Now, bro, leave me alone. I don't want no needle in my arm. It don't work like that. No, it does not work like that, bro. No. Y'all need to change mental health awareness, mental health help, all that, man. Man, no, man.
Come on, man. Help me out, bro.
No. The time.
Oh, he just said it. He just said it, Gutter. He just said something about mental something. Okay.
Y'all need to change mental health awareness. Mental health.
Aren't you aware of mental health awareness or something? So he is a little batshit crazy. Anyway, I thought it was interesting. So anyway, here we go.
You want to here?
Man, no, man.
Come on, man.
Man, bro, no. The time is now. The time is now. No. I'm not on drugs, none of that, bro. I'm sane. I'm a sane man. Y'all the ones that's crazy.
Come on, James.
Y'all the ones that's crazy, bro.
Come on, man.
No.
James.
No. No. Come on, bro. Get your motherfucking hands off me, bro. It don't work like that, bro. I would tell that bitch up, nigga, on my mama, nigga. Get off me.
Come on, James.
Get off me, bro. It don't work like that. I'm not crazy. You crazy, white man. Leave me alone, bro.
You're crazy.
Yeah, you did.
I think you were maybe afraid.
I'm not scared of nothing, bro. I'm not scared of doubt, bro. Please leave me the fuck alone, bro. It don't work like that, bro. Y'all weak in the bitch.
James, come on, bro.
I'm strong.
Stop. Relax.
Stop choking me.
I'm not choking you.
You're choking me, bro.
Stop.
You're choking me, bro.
Stop. Stop.
Help!
Stop.
Help, man. This shit ain't right, bro.
Stop. Stop.
All right. It's gonna be a revolution now. Y'all don't even know what time to start. Y'all put that in motion. Yeah. Shit got to change in America, bro. This is not right, man. This is not right, bro. This is not right, bro.
You just ate. I know. I'm just saying.
You'll be okay, man. We don't want anything to happen to you. No, man. Y'all don't care about me, man. Y'all greedy, bro. Y'all selfish. Y'all are greedy. Y'all weak in the bitch, too. Took all y'all to do it.
It had the same tone as "Don't Tase Me, Bro." You're right. I got to get out of there quick. I can't think. Couldn't think. I don't want that to pop up on the screen and something else shows up that you shouldn't she. All right, let's go back to Cruz Bruise.
7 horns. Then the angels are given their horns and their tasks.
Are we still talking about the horns?
If that's happening right now, we've already opened all the seals.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Do you think Dave's really afraid that the 7th sign of the 7th seal of the 7th son has finally opened up? Is that what he's really afraid of? I learned something new again. I always thought he was,
down because, and this is, believe me, Lord God, I'm not saying anything bad about you or anything like that. Trust me, I'm just saying that if we've already had all the things that are leading up to this moment, it's not as it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But the thing is, and why I'm saying this, Heidi, is because I'm trying to convince myself that this is not the apocalypse, but it is something, and it has to do with a lot of psychopaths who want to be in charge of the world. That's
always been the way. Psychopaths have always been in charge of the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's just money and power has always been in charge of the world. We don't know what they do. We know a lot of crazy things happen, and things that aren't supposed to happen. And then time goes on and just becomes part of our history. I don't know. I'm going to give you my true opinion. My true opinion is that we're on 4.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the 4th seal.
Wait, she just said this is the 7th sign. The 7th seal is just opened. Do you see why we do what we do? God, they contradict what they say because they're not actually going off knowledge. They're going off talking points. See, they're not giving you any depth. Everything they're saying has already been said 1,000,000 times because that's what we do to save time, the talking points. It's never anything new. There's nothing that's happening. There's no proof of this. She just said to Dave that this is it, that I think the 7th seal's been broken. Now she says we're only on the 4th one. I think you got to uncurl your crazy curls, lady. You're a little batshit crazy. 3rd phase just went live. I want to see what's going on, so we're going to go over there real quick. That's right. 3rd phase of moon, friend of the family. Don't like it? Eh, gush. Let's see what's going on with our boys, Blake and Brent. Always with something interesting. Oh, here it is. Look at us right next to each other. It's like, you could almost cry. We're the only 2 live shows on right now in the paranormal. Not really. I don't know. That's my recommendeds. Here we go. Shh. I gotta stay away from the mic. I realized I was too loud the other night. 2 hours.
Billionaires offering, untold amounts of money if they were to maybe offer the public a massive amount of money for these materials that they have hidden. Why is it?
Yes, this is now, but this is an interview they did a week ago, right?
And I think if someone were to come upon a crashed UFO, first thing they should do is get witnesses and bring more witnesses.
Right.
And if we have 20 or 30 people who are photographing this thing, filming it with their cell phone,
yeah,
well,
this
all
is
bets
the
are
repeat.
off. The cover-up is over because this
Look
information
at this.
can travel
Oh
very quickly
my
now.
God.
It's the information age. It's never been quite like this.
Oh, come
I think
on,
we're now in a
man.
perfect
That's not
position
right.
to break this subject
Oh, I
wide
think
open.
I'm
All
done.
we need
I
is that
can't.
one lucky incident, and I think if it's
I'm
handled
depressed.
correctly, yeah, it could change the world overnight. But also has the potential to cause harm and danger if not handled correctly. So yeah.
Exactly. I think the information needs to get out as fast as possible with a massive amount of eyes looking at it all at once. And then again, they couldn't cover it up. Well, Preston, it's been our pleasure again having you right here at Third Phase of Moon. Tell everybody where they could check out your books and where they could reach out to you.
Yeah, this is a repeat.
Yeah, my books are available on Amazon and bookstores near you and other online retailers.
All right, we'll come back. I think that's the repeat. Yeah, because he already did that interview 2 weeks ago. That's pretty smart. Just throw a show up on Easter. I mean, who would have thunk of that?
I mean, our last World War.
Oh,
and
Jesus Christ.
you know,
Yeah, now they're talking about war. Yeah, here's a real. Never mind. I got to get away. Let me pull up something else. I've got a lot of mo. It's Easter Sunday. An planned show again? I figure, what the hell? All right. Well, I thought that interview would be really good. By the way, the Jimmy Church interview, a couple of you heard. Jimmy Church with Greer and then Deep Facade. I heard nothing was really said. It was boring. And it wouldn't have been interesting. We would have made it interesting. All right, got something funny I want to show you to break up the seriousness. All right, this I found on Facebook. I have found the greatest thing on Facebook. And I'm going to play this. I don't know why I really like this. Where is it? Where'd it go? Hold on, I got it. Hold on. Is this it? Just like a prank call. It's so damn funny. The guy's brilliant. I hope this is the one. There's two of them that we're going to play. Yeah, we're going to go a little longer than 2 hours because, oh yeah, well, this is funny. So, but I don't want to start out with this one. Let me just get it ready. Pause it. All right. Hold on, let me get the other one. Now we got that one ready. That's number, and I thought I did it. Where is, maybe this is it. This is so funny to me. So, PBR, I think you might like it. All right, here it is. I'm just messing with you.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, is this Jack?
Yeah, what can he do for you here?
Hi, my name is Sandra. Just to let you know, this call may be recorded to ensure quality service. How are you today?
Yeah, no, I'm fine, sweetheart. How are you doing?
That's good to hear. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Oh, nice. That's wonderful.
Mr. Jack?
Just wonderful.
Uh-huh.
Who is this now?
Thank you. Mr. Jack, is it Valley?
No, you're talking to Jack. You're talking to Mr. Vale, V-A-L-E, Vale.
Vale.
That's right.
Sorry, I read that wrong,
That's
yes.
with a V.
Mr. Vale?
That's with a V for victory.
I'm calling.
Or a lot of other things,
Yes,
of course,
I'm calling
start
from
with the letter
Discovery
V,
Card.
but that's just what the example I have given.
This way, this way, this way, this way.
Go ahead. I'm
Mr. Vale,
sorry.
I'm calling
Yeah.
from
Go ahead.
I'm
What's the
calling from
reason for
Discovery
your
Card
call
today.
this morning?
I'm
Do
calling
what
from
now
Discovery
exactly
Card
now?
because
You're gonna do. Or Go ahead. You go ahead. I'm sorry, honey. I think I'm speaking over you here. Is this where I go here?
Sure.
Okay. You go ahead and I'll listen. I'm sorry. You go on ahead there. Whatever the nature is here of the business, I'm all ears here. Of course, some people say I have large ears, but anyway, you go on ahead now. What's the reason for your call here? And I'll do my best to pay attention because I'm not.
Can I have you confirm your zip code for me?
Oh yes, absolutely. Is this it here?
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. I had to become. I'm Ubering. I did a Uber job when I take people around here. All right. Have a nice day. All right. I love you too. All right. That's very nice. You go on ahead there, and you bet.
Can I have you confirm your zip code for me?
Yeah, that would be 37067. That's right.
All right, thank you for that.
Yeah, no, it's my pleasure. Of course, I do what I can and cooperate with different things. Now I am on my next ride here. What can I do for you, sweetheart?
Mr. Mail, I'm
Franklin,
calling today from Discovery
Tennessee here is where I'm driving around here. So if there's anything I can do to help you, I'm all ears, but I'm also driving around here. So it's a good time to talk, in other words. I'm happy to listen and talk and whatever you need because I'm just driving anyways. It usually takes me about 5 to 10 minutes to get to my next destination. Here, I just realized I'm probably talking your ear off. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
All right. Well, thank you. That's very nice of you. I think you are too. Of course, I've never seen a picture of you, but I believe that to be the case. I'm 82 years old. Can you believe that? Jack Vale, Sr. Oh, are you trying to get a hold of my boy? Are you trying to get a hold of Jack Vale Jr., my son? You may have gotten the wrong.
Looking for you.
Oh, all right. Well, good. Okay. Have you got my birthday down there, or what have you got? Is there anything that I can do to speed up the process here?
Yes.
All right. Good. Whatever it is, I'm happy to do it. I just have to do a little research. And this is Jack Vale Sr. now that you're talking to now. So if you need my boy, I can give you his phone number.
Yes.
It's 714 916. You might want to get yourself a pencil here. 4855. There you go. So, and I'll let him know to expect a phone call from you here. Oh, I'm pulling up to my next. Here we go.
Can you confirm if you were born in 1963 for me?
The Mulberry Bush. No. I'm pulling up right here. Okay, good. Are you there? I think maybe she had hung up here on the telephone. Yeah, she did. Oh, darn.
Oh, I guess that's...
Give me anxiety.
Why does it give you anxiety?
Every time she tries to speak and you just talk over her, it's like you're always on the edge of your seat. It's like, just let her speak.
Dude, that's so much fun. I love what I do.
Does it well. Does it well. Let me get out of here. Very good. You know, that's what he did right there was just to keep that going for so long. All right, let's get back and see if there's, please, anything interesting. This has got to be one of the most boring interviews I've ever heard.
Pissed off.
What cracks me up about what's happening right now is the fact that, you know, and I can't even do a show that I want to do because it just goes right back to this whole thing. There's no way to get around it. There's no way that we're
are we getting around? We're getting around, right? We're getting around not just talking about the 19. Yes, every first half hour to 35 minutes of the show, I'll talk about it because I think we need to. But today we spent very little time on it. And it'll, like I said, it'll just get less and less over time. And, you know, it'll be a thing of the past. But it's historic. Why they're talking about this instead of her is beyond me. It's beyond me. What a waste of time.
Driving around in masks and gloves. What the hell is wrong with people? Really? What, are you going to get COVID from your steering wheel?
Now, if she's talking about my video I made, she doesn't get that that was a joke. Let's see if that's about me.
You know, I mean, I just can't. And they don't talk to each other. And it's icky. I don't think we're going to recover as quickly as you think, Dave. Because once people
Dave's
think that somebody might have cooties around them, you do whatever you can to stay away. I apologize for my voice. My allergies are crazy today. I didn't take any Claritin today.
They've been bothering me too. Yeah, but no.
He's pulling a Jack Vale.
I'm not that naive. Trust me. The thing is,
he reminds me of Jack Vale. The way, that's a great answer there. You got, yeah. Mm-hmm. What's that, dear? I make myself laugh.
And they make us do all of these stupid things. They don't make us physically, but mentally, they're screwing with our minds big time.
If you let them.
Oh, yeah, I agree. You know, what's funny is, you know, I did just a little kind of calling around. I don't know. I guess it was about a week and a half ago or so. Just the local hospitals to see their capacity, like I was going to be a patient, you know? Oh, yeah, they're fine. Come on in. Emergency room's 20-minute wait. Urgent care is, 15-minute wait. There's nothing going on.
Wait a minute. She called. She said she called, right? What a lying sack of crap. Wouldn't you record it and let your friends and family know? That's what researching is all about, proving what you're talking about. Don't come into my field, don't come into my COVID, and don't talk about anything. You really have no idea what to talk. I don't know either. Well, nobody knows. I'm just kidding. I'm just really.
Places on Earth. Of course it needs a lot. And that's where our international travel comes in mostly.
Do you know they talked less than 5 minutes about her sightings? Less than 5 minutes. I can't believe it, to be honest with you. Hold on, I'm going to... Whoa. What is this? Okay, let me get rid of this. Unbelievable. Let's see what third phase is up to, shall we? Oh, yeah, it is the repeat. Okay, I remember this. Now there's only 498 watching. You know why? Because it's the repeat. Why is it starting over? Oh, something else is happening. Remember? It was me and my stupid screen.
Welcome back. Blake Cousins here, Third Phase Moon. Remember, with the special guest, Preston Dennett, the ex...
Right? Hey! Oh, they're not live anymore. That was quick. All right. Here we are.
Live our life.
And
love the ones that are in our life right now.
Right. Beautiful.
Well, this is what we all wanted. We all wanted more time with our loved ones, less time working. That's what we wanted. That's for damn sure. Now we're like,
yeah,
what
not
about
like
the rest of my life?
Yeah, not like this. But
I don't know if we're going to recover from this, Dave. Not for a while. I think people are too fear-based right now. And remember, too, what the most important thing in this conversation is where we were at as a country before this happened.
So prophetic.
Before this happened, we were a black and white country. Either you're for Trump and gun-toting and for all of...
I can't. I just can't. Next phone call. What is this? Where's the phone call? Here we go. This is another prank call from Jack Vale. But I think he does something a little different here. So let's open that up to you. And here we go. This is really good. Oh, they both are. I just like the ending of this one.
Electric lawnmower, $65.
This is cute. Very clever. I like clever.
Hello? Yeah, hey man, I'm calling on this ad on Craigslist here. How much you want for that toolbox?
Ain't no toolbox for sale, man. Talking about Craigslist.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. There's a picture. You put an ad on Craigslist, right?
Mm-hmm. Of a lawnmower, electric lawnmower, $65.
Yeah. How much is that red toolbox that's in the picture there?
I ain't even got a red toolbox. I got are you talking about that little red toolbox I got in there?
Yeah, in the middle of it, right in the middle of the picture. So you took a picture of it and put it on there for sale, right?
I put a picture of a lawnmower on there. Nothing else for sale on there. Just that lawnmower, electric lawnmower, $65. Nothing else in that picture for sale.
All right.
Toolbox ain't that expensive, man. Just get one.
Yeah. No, I understand. All right, I'm looking at the picture now. What is that? Was that a power sprayer or a weed whacker or something? It's got a yellow handle on it, a long yellow handle.
I think you're talking about that yellow dolly I got in there, but that ain't for sale neither.
Well, I'm looking at it here. You got
get a dolly anywhere, man.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's no problem.
Lawnmower for sale. You need a lawnmower?
I'm just wondering about those milk crates. There's a couple of milk crates in the background, like a gray. It looks like there's some stuff in them.
You telling me you want to buy a milk crate?
Well, no, I was curious about the.
Anything you see in that picture beside the lawnmower?
Well, yeah, no, for sure. The orange cones. There's orange cones in one of them, like a stack of them. How much are they?
There is, and they ain't for sale neither.
What about them black work boots that you got in the picture there on Craigslist?
You're wasting my time. There's a football game on I'm trying to watch, and ain't nothing for sale but the lawnmower. Do you need a lawnmower, dude?
I was just wondering about some of the stuff in the picture that you put on Craigslist. It looks like there's like a wooden tool bench back there with some stuff on top.
Man, I don't know how to say this to you. There ain't nothing in that picture for sale except that lawnmower.
Is that a propane tank?
Explain that too.
Is there? No, I understand what you're saying. I'm just wondering about the propane tank there in the background by one of the milk crates, by a purple bag.
You're hearing everything but what I'm saying. Ain't nothing in that picture for sale but the lawnmower. Say it one more time, I might have an aneurysm or something. I don't know how to explain it to you. Okay?
Well, it looks like there may be a can of paint back there, and I was curious.
Oh, Lord, I think you're just trying to upset me now, and you're starting to. Okay?
Let me ask you one more question. How much you want for the lawnmower?
$65. Now we're getting somewhere.
And that includes everything in the picture?
Oh God, no, sir, no. All that's for sale in that damn picture is that damn lawnmower. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You have $65 in the truck, because other than that, there's nothing for sale on that damn picture except that, okay?
Yes, sir. I understand.
I don't think you do. And you're starting to piss me off a little bit.
What's inside that purple cloth bag that's in the picture there?
You know what? I'm going to hang up now before I stroke out, okay? Have a good day, idiot.
Hey, all right. Hold on.
That was pretty funny. Very funny. I like. There's one more I'll play in a little bit. Hey, it's Easter. It's time to laugh. We're talking too many depressing stuff, listening to boring interviews and repeats, and this is the only show that's on right now that's giving you real content. What's going on? All right, here we go. Let me pull something up here. All right, this will be the last phone call. All right, we're going to mix it up. We'll mix it up. Have you ever heard of invisible ice? Well, after this next video, I'll play it. I want to look at something here. I want to give myself a little bit of a break from sitting. I want to cool off. But watch this. This is amazing stuff. This is boat crashes. Boat crashes that I just love to watch. I don't know. Let's just take a look at something different than UFOs, which I've got, where they're coming up. I've got some good dots for you tonight. I promise you. I don't promise you. I just have them. Here we go. And goosh. This comes from, where does this come from? Here, let's do this. We don't need to know. Hold on, it's coming. I don't know. I think we're going to black out here. Something's overloading. Doesn't feel right. Something's wrong. I was right. It blacked out. Look. Come on, man. Boat crashes. Doesn't get any better. I just can't do nothing right. All of a sudden, everything, I think everybody got home from their Easter dinner. And I think the internet's getting blacked. Dude. All right, I'll be right back. One lady's going, get out of the way! Get, like the boat's gonna jump ship. Huh? Can you imagine this? No. Look at this. That is a building on water. It is. It's a building on water.
Not bad. Stop, bro, stop! You look good.
As soon as it hits that beach, though, it's good.
Let me hit it.
That is wild. Watch the next one's my favorite. I love this one. Listen to the horn on this. Pull the horn. This is amazing. Like, why would you even run away from that? You know the boat's not going to go on land. This is the one the lady should be saying, get out of the way. All right. All right, hold on. Now, let's get back to Dave. And if you guys want to get some sleep, now's the time. Here we go in 3, 2, goosh.
Free will means you get to choose good or evil. But how do you do that if you're not faced with evil? We're not living in the Garden of Eden right now. So we're not in heaven. And he was supposedly Lucifer and all of his...
What is my main word that I hate the most that people say incorrectly? Supposedly. It's not supposed. There's no such word as supposed. It's supposed. It just tells me that
his rebellion army of angels were cast down here. And I've had lots of experience with darkness. And I know many people who had even more intense experiences with darkness and live with it every day.
I'm darkness.
So I know it exists. I know it's real.
Of course you do.
The problem I had is why? Why? Why do we have to deal with this? What did we do? Well, we didn't do anything. It's our free will. It's the free will that God gave us. You can be good or you can be evil. You can turn away from me or you can be with me. And I think, that's really the only choice that a person has to make in life.
Even that's wrong.
And everything else comes from that one choice. You're either on the right side or you're on the wrong side. You're either only selfish and I don't know, greedy.
How is she having a hard time coming up with thinking about this when she taught this kind of stuff? You see, this is why I want to see credentials, guys. I want to see credentials. Well, where are your credentials? Friggin' A. Where are they? On the internet. Everywhere. Just look. I didn't claim anything. I didn't say I went to school to teach this stuff. Or I teach it. If somebody is teaching this kind of stuff, you can't just teach it without understanding everything about it. And she's having a really hard time with it. This is why I called her out. What she's doing is just, I don't understand all right, maybe it's because she just wants to believe so badly. I think that's it.
Be lustful, self-soothing, that's all you care about, or you're all about balance and experiencing everything, all the gifts that he gave us.
I was going to mention balance. And not only... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to mention about the balance part. I agree with you. And not only do I agree with you, there's people in the chat that agree. MJG, I'm part dyslexic. MGJ, well, I like to call him Mike, talks about, he mentions balance. When we're talking about, why is this, what is this all about? Balance. Mr. Arl says to test us, separate the wheat from the chaff, which would also be a part of the balance.
Absolutely. That's like what I said, when the age of excess came, I'm telling you, honestly, I got in the pit of my stomach. I knew that humanity was going down when Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian became the most important thing to little girls. I'm not...
Oh my God. I literally just threw up inside. I can feel it. It's going to come out after the show. I'll force it out. Guys, yeah, Madonna did the same thing. You know who else? Joan Jett did the same thing. We didn't have social media. We had MTV. That was our live. That's when the live stuff really started. When MTV, started bringing culture, music into the world, and you can see the people that played the music for the first time instead of having to go to concert, interviews, behind the scenes stuff. Man, same thing that happened with Paris Hilton. She was just a sex freak, man. A little rich girl going around with Nicole Richie and just, living life, man. They were kids. We all did do crazy stuff. So her trying to align that with the beginning of the end is awful and weak. And I can't listen to it anymore. I'm sorry. I just can't. I want to hear about the UFOs and shit. And they're purposely staying away from it. You know why.
I'm not kidding you.
No. I'm laughing because
I was part of that. I was part of that whole thing. They were always, the music scene or whatever. The people like that are always around. I knew once that happened, it was over. I'm like, this is it.
She was in the music industry, so I don't know much about that yet, but it's being looked into.
This is it. Now we worship money and sex and greed.
We worshipped money and sex in the 80s, the preppies, working out, Jane Fonda workout, right? Richard Simmons, come on, girls, give me that gut. Show me you love me, ladies. Hello. Remember Richard Simmons? He was not a sex idol. He was middle-aged moms, and older. He helped a lot of people in a different way. I'm going to skip because it's just ridiculous.
Definitely feel it, like in your chest, the vibration of the earth increasing as you go so far down into the earth.
Yeah, it's called pounds per pressure. Pounds per square inch? Feet per pressure?
It's really a physical feeling. It's really and you get kind of, I don't know, kind of a staticky in your head. Everybody experiences it too. It's very common. Everybody talks about it. So I would definitely like to experience that a little bit more.
I bet.
Have you ever been in any caves, Dave?
Yes, in Idaho.
Yes, I'm in one now. I got some dots. Let's get to the dots. We're ending that. Well, we'll check in one more time because I was hoping to hell she was going to talk about her stuff. I am very disappointed in David. I thought he was going to bring the goods. I want to show you my goods. You know? Hold on. So let's get to some dots. All right, here we go. Where is it? No, that's not it. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Where'd it go? Cops. What is this? This might be it. Well, happy Easter, everybody. In the East Coast, it's just about to end. Jesus is descending back into the world for another year. Oh, this is another. Oh, this is actually pretty funny. But I don't think I can play it. So I'm not. It's from Conan O'Brien, but not the Conan O'Brien show, but it's from his Facebook page. All right, here's something a little bit weird. We're going to watch it. It's called Invisible Ice while I look for my dots. I don't know what happened, guys. I have dots. Trust me, I'll find them. We're going a little long tonight, so we're going past the top of the hour. I don't know, maybe another 40 minutes, 30? We'll see. This is weird. Has anybody ever heard of this? Invisible Ice? It'll blow your mind, I promise. Blow your freaking mind. My audio leveler went. I don't know what's going on tonight, guys. Oh, holy crap. Hold on.
Ice, and now you're going to take the ice, put it into warm water. At this point, regular ice would just melt into the water, but because we've put the salt on it, it's not going to melt so much as it's just going to lose its color, that white coloration. To speed the process along, you take some white vinegar, and you're going to mix this in just a little bit. Now get a spoon, mix it up. The cool thing is going to come when we take this ice out, and I'm going to put it in a glass of cool water. Then it really just looks incredible. You can see the ice is starting to lose its coloring. It looks like it's melting. It looks like it's getting smaller, but the ice is actually the same size. I can start to show you here with a little piece. You can see there's almost two different colors where it's got the white on the edge, and the white is just moving to one side of the ice cube, but the ice cube is pretty much staying the same size. So now I'm gonna start to take these pieces out, and I'll show you what they look like on the plate here. We'll start out with just one here. Let me get one. Well, that's two.
Okay, so I had a feeling this.
So you can see it there.
Yeah.
You can see it better on the plate, but you can also probably tell that it's softer than regular ice. It's lost any sort of...
I can't. If it's fake, I don't even want to look at it anymore. He comes up with this ice, and it's invisible. I mean, it looked real. But then I kept saying, why is it that I don't see it there? And I've known that that guy has done some things like that before. And it looked real. I don't know. But if you're saying it's a fake, I'm going to let it go. Because that's what my heart was telling me. All right, I'm looking for it. Hold on. I'm not going to third phase yet. I'm looking for the dots. Oh, and Richie from Boston is in trouble with his community. I'm going to play this. It's just for 5 minutes, okay? And then we're going to look at some third phase. We're just getting started. It's top of the hour. Everybody's here on Easter Sunday. I can't believe you're here, too. I'm going to go grab a fan and watch this about Richie. I've watched it. And I couldn't believe it. No, I could believe it. He's in trouble.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Hacking the Headlines. I hope you all are having a good Sunday and enjoying Easter. I'm not a big celebrator of any holiday, so it's just another day to me. But it is nice to recognize that, Jesus was risen on this day, so we're told. And yeah, that's awesome. But I just don't really celebrate holidays, period. So anyway, I wanted to, and let me know in the chat if you can hear me okay. I wanted to give my response to RFB, Richie from Boston, because he has constantly been attacking other truth channels, and I get a lot of comments from people, responding to his rhetoric that he puts on his channel. And, I get messages from people saying, well, RFB says you're not a real channel, or channels like mine, because I have a Patreon link in my description. And so, yeah, it's just causing a lot of division and a lot of unnecessary infighting. So I thought I would respond to his question that he put out today to other truth channels. And this is not me trying to cause a fight. This is not me trying to, cause an argument or anything like that. I'm just responding to his constant false accusations. And he put out a question today, and I'm going to answer that question for him. So hopefully that will clear things up. This is a video he posted earlier today. It says, why isn't every truth channel pointing this out instead of self-censoring? And then in the description, it says, while most channels keep pointing out the CV lies, they are still asking for money and self-censoring. Meanwhile, troops equipment hasn't stopped rolling all around us. This spell that Trump mentions is in full effect. Time to stop worrying about YouTube guidelines and tell it like it is. Okay, so this is my problem with this. First of all, he is, I don't watch RFB a whole lot because of this reason, because it just really frustrates me that every time I click on one of his videos, he is, throwing daggers at channels like mine for simply having a Patreon link. And first of all, I just want to address that. I don't know what RFB uses to pay for stuff, but, I have bills. I have a livelihood to keep up, and a YouTube channel is a lot of work. I don't get ad revenue really anymore. So this channel is funded by the viewer, and no one's obligated to contribute to the channel in that way. Absolutely not. I love that my content is free for everybody. And the only reason I do self-censor, if I was self-censoring, I wouldn't be talking about the CV at all. I would be talking about something else that would get me ad revenue. But this is a big thing that's going on in our world right now, and I want to talk about it regardless of, any ad revenue I may or may not get. So yeah, I mean, the fact that he is attacking other truth channels for having a Patreon link, this guy has made a lot of money off of YouTube. Okay, don't let him fool you. He has.
I've got all the people food, my people's preppers food. I was selling runes. Hey, Richie, what are you doing? Why you playing this guy? This lady's all lies. I said that about you last week. How are you telling people they can't make money when you're selling shit? Hey, everybody's got their own thing, but all of a sudden now people got Patreon accounts. What do you care?
As period, point blank, he has. And he's also sold a lot of products on his channel. So right now, people need money, especially right now. And he's saying that money's not going to matter soon. Well, money has always mattered. You've always needed money to live. And as far as I know, he's still driving around in his truck, in his Tonka truck. He's still, eating, as far as I know. He's still using resources, and all those things cost money, right? So, I mean, I don't understand how he doesn't feel like the biggest hypocrite in...
Honestly, you know what I found out from what she said? He actually lives with his parents. Richie from Boston lives with mom and dad. It's adorable. It's adorable. He is everything they thought he would be. A racist, a bigot, a liar, a cheater. The son who got arrested, got blackballed from the army, failed school, failed at every job he's ever had. But I got a YouTube channel, I make a lot of monies. So why not get an apartment? I don't got credits! Sounds like Mick from Rocky. You ain't got no credits, kid. Yo, what are you talking about? You could break thumbs with me.
In the world, when he is going out spending money on gas, on food, on whatever other necessities that he needs, which I'm obviously not down in the guy for. We all need money to survive. But he's acting like he doesn't use money anymore. And unlike RFB, which this is not a shot at him, it's just the truth. I don't live with my parents. I don't have free room and board to go back to anytime I want. Okay, so I pay all my bills on my own. I'm a single woman. I live alone. I have animals to take care of. I don't get free room and board from my parents, nor would I want to. So I try to help my parents out, not the other way around.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, maybe his perspective is a little bit different because he does have free room and board. And
Unbelievable. This is it goes on for an hour and 18 minutes. No, we're not going to listen to all of it. But she did talk about how these were videos from 2 years ago, which we have said here. Richie apparently is not. He's the black sheep of Trutherville. It's amazing to me. How do we get involved, guys, with this girl? How do we get involved with her? Let's get her on the show. Hacking the headlines. Holy shitballs, 179,000 subs. Well, we're going to listen to her for a little bit. We need a good woman for the Trutherville. Maybe she's got a great following, obviously, but maybe she's got a better mind. Maybe it's worse. Oh my God, it can't be. Listen to the way she speaks. She definitely doesn't have A plane truck. Airplane truck.
We have to worry about. And like I said, give people a heads up about this. That's a great thing. Great thing to do. But to attack other truth channels because they're not talking about what you want them to talk about is not fair.
Not fair.
It's simply not fair.
It's not fair.
You can talk about whatever you want to on your channel, RFB, but just because I'm not talking about it doesn't make me any less of a truther than you are. Okay, just because I have a Patreon link and I don't live with my parents doesn't make me any less of a truther than you are. Period.
Is she talking about me? She's talking about you. Is she talking about me? She's talking about you. Is she talking about me? It's about you. Okay, I was just asking. What happened?
So that's my answer to RFB's question. Is that why isn't every truth channel pointing this out? Well, for the reasons I just mentioned. I don't think it's necessary. I have no clue what they're going to be using these tanks for. I've seen this in my own life, them moving tanks across railroad tracks. And that was many, many years ago. Nothing so far has come from it. So, take it for what you will. If there's tanks rolling down my street, if there's tanks rolling down your street, if we have, them shooting down Americans in the street, I'll report on it.
You go, girl.
It's going to happen. That these videos are proof of it. They're coming to get us. They're coming for us. It's happening. Well, what if it... Listen to you're all grown adults. You can make your own decisions. Last time I checked.
All right. Anyway, we get the point. Richie from Boston, blackballed in his own community. Is that me too? Am I blackballed? Am I blackballed? Am I blackballed from ufology? Yes, Will. Yes, Will. Richie is fighting with the spirit of anger. As a Christian, he really needs to get that under control sooner or later. He really does, bro. He does. Everything he does is with the wrong intention. Everything he does is just trying to make noise. That's what you do, Rich. Me? I'm telling the truth. I'm not talking out my ass like this guy. I mean, I may speak through my ass, but I'm not talking out of it. Yeah, that didn't sound right either. All right. Let's see. What else do I got for you? One more thing. I got to get those dots in here. Where are the freaking dots? I know where I think they are. All right, give me a second. I got to close that down. Now I got to open some stuff up. Let's get rid of these. Oh, wait, it might be here. No, it isn't. All right. I thought I emailed it to myself. Why is this happening? But it's not in the email, and I don't understand why it isn't showing up. So I think I loaded this into the GoofOn chat room earlier. So let me pull it up here, and then I'll just open it up that way. Right, didn't I put this into the chat room, guys, in GoofOn earlier? We were supposed to do it on Facebook tonight, and I just couldn't. I just didn't want to do the Facebook thing. I don't know. I don't like Facebook. I really don't. Don't like it. There's a meme of Joe Biden saying Merry Christmas because, he's a little bit, all right, I can't find it. Here's something that happened. I'm not even going to put that up. I think I found it. Wow. Hold on. Wow. Where did I put it, man? Anytime I go overtime, like over 2 hours, I usually have the show set up for 2 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play third phase, and I'll look for it. Oh, we'll see. Let's see. Oh, it looks like Dave ended. The show ended. They ended it. That was awful. Oh no, this is third phase of Moon. I thought it was. Never mind. All right, guys, I'm gonna look for this. I'm right here.
Welcome back. Blake Cousins here, third phase of Moon, with the special guest, Preston Dennett, the expert on crash and retrievals. Where is the material going after UFOs crash onto Earth and the military come in, swoop up the evidence, and take it back for experimental programs? Now the expert, he's got the books, we've got videos, locations, eyewitnesses. Hang on, everybody. It's going to be a wild ride right here at Third Phase Moon. Preston, thanks for joining us. Well, I think we should just get started. People want to take their minds off what's going on around the world right now, escape from reality, and get into more bizarreness. In regards to the crash and retrieval, tell us, what's the most significant event that you could tell us in regards to this subject matter?
Probably that, well, first of all, it's true. There are a lot more crash retrievals than I think people realize, even within the UFO community. It's not just Roswell. That's certainly the most famous case. There was a cluster of UFO crashes at that time in New Mexico, the A.T.E crash and perhaps others. But there are many others. I mean, there was the Paradise Valley crash. That's pretty famous in Arizona. The Kecksburg, Pennsylvania crash in 1965. These are the well-known.
Stop the presses. Stop the presses. The one in Paradise Valley. That's the one I went to a couple of weeks ago. The Dreamy Draw crash site under the dam. Well, that has never been proven. So that bothers me. I just wanted to say that because Preston's a very reputable guy, but sometimes, I don't know. If I wasn't in Arizona, I wouldn't know any different. If I didn't know the actual story of the Dreamy Draw thing. Also, there was a supposed crash in Kingman, Arizona. And that is a very famous crash back in the 50s. 56 or something. There was several 3 or 4 crashes supposedly in Arizona. I think he's talking about, well, that's the only one I know of. I don't know. I like Preston, though. So let's see what he says. I always have to give a little ribbon. It wouldn't be a show.
But I have to tell you, having written a number of books on various states about UFOs, like California, New York, the Southwest, U.S., each of these states have multiple UFO crash incidents. And if you look into it, there are well over 100 of these types of cases. 200.
Oh my God, I've said that before. And somebody said I was wrong. Who was it? He was William. No, was it the paranormal lawyer? Who was it that told me I was wrong on that? No, I knew I was right. That's because I interviewed Preston Dennett a while ago. But anyway.
Oh yeah,
over 100.
Absolutely. A number of them do rest on the testimony of a small number of people, and some have a significant number of witnesses. Cases like Roswell, I mean, there's more than a dozen books written on that incident, hundreds of witnesses. We've traced the Roswell incident from the moment this thing appeared in the sky to the moment it was picked up, guarded, brought back to the bases, and examined. We have testimonies from literally everyone right down the line.
Well, everybody's heard of the Roswell 1947 incident. Tell us about some of the other crash and retrievals that the public's really not aware of.
Yeah, it's very interesting because the UFO community was very slow in recognizing UFO crashes, and they were debunked early on. The first researcher who really looked into it was Frank Scully in his book Behind the Flying Saucers. And that's where we first heard of the A.T.E UFO crash, which is apparently significant. It has divided the UFO community. There's a number of UFO researchers who now think it is real. But we recovered apparently a lot of technology from that particular craft, and I think it had like 15 bodies or something, 12 bodies, a lot of ETs.
Wow, so 15 alien bodies? What were they described of their features? What did they look
humanoids.
like?
Were they alive?
Not your typical Greys, in that they looked a little more human, but it's hard to say, because the Roswell aliens aren't necessarily described as the typical Greys as we would, see them today.
So this Aztec crash and retrieval incident, when did this happen, and what government swooped in and retrieved the craft itself along with these 15 alien creatures or aliens?
It's the U.S. military. They clamped down very hard on this. The Roswell incident was, I think, a real learning lesson for them, because that was the incident that almost got out. They did announce that a UFO had actually crashed, and then withdrew the explanation and clamped down hard and learned their lesson. But there's been incidents before this. The Battle of Los Angeles in 1942, following Pearl Harbor. Apparently, there was this UFO hovering over the city for a couple of hours. We shot 1,500 rounds of ammunition at it. And now we found out that there are documents released through the Freedom of Information Act that appear to say that we've shot one of these objects down during that incident. So there are others. Cape Girardeau incident in Missouri, also another very early case. And they keep on going on throughout our history up to the present day.
So let me get this right. The government was pretty much prepped up after Roswell, and now with the Aztec crash and retrieval, they're kind of fine-tuning their technique and bringing this in and studying these objects and creatures.
Yes.
What are the implications behind these 15 alien bodies? Where are they now?
What's happening to all these bodies and all this wreckage? Because apparently there's a lot of it. And researchers, independent researchers, have tried to track this as best as they can. And by all accounts, most of this stuff is originally being sent to Wright-Patterson in Ohio, which is where they study foreign aircraft. And a number of cases are traced directly to that. But I have to tell you, numerous Air Force bases across the United States have been implicated with UFO wreckage. Norton Air Force Base in California, there's accounts coming out of there who people saw recovered UFOs that were not damaged. Some of these craft come down with very little damage. Others, have a lot of damage. But yeah, Air Forces, Edwards Air Force Base, for example, that's another. Rendlesham in England, of course, had its huge incident there. Probably something going on there. Some indications of that. And across the United States, you'll find this accounts coming directly out of our own Air Force bases.
Some people at home listening right now and watching this might think that, how could they crash? Are there malfunctions within the UFO, the craft itself, or are they actually being shut down by our own military? And if so, wouldn't they have had the technology to defend against our own military?
Yeah, it's definitely a question other people have raised. These craft are very advanced. They outdistance certainly our own craft and can turn at right angles and all this kinds of stuff. But what we're seeing is what we're seeing. The Roswell crash was apparently brought down by a lightning strike. However, there's some evidence suggesting that it was our own radar systems which interfered with their navigation. And this has come up in a couple of other cases independently where ETs have said this, and that's why they're darting at right angles to avoid our radar. And there are a number of accounts that we have shot these craft down, and certainly many accounts of where we shot at them. Often not successful, but in some cases, yes, apparently successful. So I think we're looking at both of these scenarios where, yes, they do crash, they're not infallible, and sometimes we're shooting them down.
Incredible. There was a video, we're rolling it right now, of some vintage black and white footage apparently filmed in Russia, and the KGB retrieving a crash retrieval of a flying disc embedded into the ground. I recently shared this video with you, Preston. What's your
the
thoughts on it?
Sverdlovsk incident, it's pretty well known, I think, among the UFO community, and again, like these incidents, divide people. I think there's some who think it's a hoax and some who are certain it's authentic. And I think you can raise arguments for both scenarios, but I do find the footage very interesting for a number of reasons. There are some researchers who've really looked into this and raised some questions that I think are absolutely valid. If you look at the footage, you can see that there are few footprints surrounding this object. So this truck that's driving up, you can see the virgin snow there. That's an interesting fact, because to set something like that up would cause a lot of, activity on the ground. Another thing is that the truck is reportedly authentic, of vintage age. So there's another. So there's these little details that seem to be authentic. On the other hand, I don't know of any instance where UFOs are stuck in the ground, still intact, quite like that, unless the ground is soft. So I wonder about that. I do find it interesting that some of the debris that's picked up is very light. That's something we do see in other UFO crash incidents. These objects are, although durable, very light in metal, in weight. So yeah, there's interesting details. One thing I do kind of find interesting is James Oberg, who's an arch skeptic, really a debunker of the UFO phenomena, said instantly this is a hoax. And whenever any incident gets kind of attacked, it makes me want to take a second look at it.
The video, if you guys ever want to see that video, it is the video that's the KGB flying saucer files or something like that. It's with Roger Moore. I have it. That's why I know about it. And you could see how they walked around that UFO, but they never put the camera in the thing. Now that what he just was talking about, if you looked at the clothing they wore, and at one point you could see the other cameraman, they say it looks like it's a legitimate UFO crash site, but someone also made pointed out some things that were weird about it, was that how the UFO was landed looks like it may have skipped on the ground. Half of it's buried in the ground there. And it kind of looks like it was made from sheet metal or something like that. I mean, it's not really, it kind of looks interesting, but I don't believe it. I think it's a training video. But we'll never know. There's an analysis done on that KGB file, that video. It's pretty cool. How much more? This goes on for a little bit. Well, I can't find the dots that I wanted to show you. I'm very upset. There was one good one I had set up, and I have no idea where it is. I'm really worried about myself. I cannot remember where I put it. All right, let's give this another couple minutes, and then I'll drop the link in the chat if you guys want to check it out.
Hey, it would be such an elaborate hoax to pull off. The people in the authentic clothing during the time, and who's taking credit for this? And it was leaked, and there's nobody coming forward to say that was me behind it. It seems too extravagant and extreme just to be some kind of a hoax, but there could be some kind of propaganda behind it. You just never know coming from that region. But there are materials that are retrieved by our own government, along with these alien bodies and the artifacts that surround them in these crashes. What do you think they're doing with these things, and how is it going to benefit us, or is it going to benefit us?
Well, according to a number of whistleblowers within government, like Colonel Corso, for one, author of Day After Roswell, and others, we are taking this technology and reverse engineering it as best as we can. Now, if you believe Colonel Corso, fiber optics, the integrated circuit, night vision goggles, and a number of other things are direct.
We already had that stuff, man. All it did was just... everybody's just saying because fiber optics. They were already working on this stuff. The Kevlar vest came from the uniforms they wore. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. They've already had them in the make. What do I know?
Directly tied to the Roswell UFO crash.
No.
I don't know if that's true, but certainly other...
Well, good for him to say he doesn't know if it's true. God, I like him. I knew he was cool.
insiders are making very similar claims. And we have had an incredible rise in technology. And I think we all know for a fact that our military is at the cutting edge of technology. And what we're seeing in the public is, primitive compared to what our military has. They're 50, 100 years ahead of, what we see that's publicly revealed.
100?
I know that's true. I've had multiple insiders tell me that. I've talked.
Sorry, I can't. You guys can watch the rest. Sometimes I just get angry and I have to just stop. It's a great interview, but you guys want to check it out? Check out the rest. Go over to third phase. Because, they got the goods over there. I want to see how this ended, by the way. Is it still live? And I went on third phase by accident. Let's see. Nope. It's over. He's using OBS, I think. No. See, why didn't she go on camera? Ugh. Only show half a face. Thank you. Don't show the huge forehead. That's the smart move right there. That is a smart move. You know what I think about large foreheads. I think I've got a large forehead now, and I'm really worried. Because I was saying everybody with the large forehead is lying. But I don't think that's really working out too well, since I think I have a big forehead and I didn't know it till I looked into it. That's why I'm wearing hats. No, it's not why. All right. Let me get rid of this. We are going to... I want to look at... We didn't do this last night, and I meant to. And it was about the strange inventions. 20 most idiotic inventions you'll ever encounter. I want to take a look at that real quick. Get in there. Let it load, let it load. Welcome everybody, Goof on Radio Stream. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is 9:30 Pacific, 12:30 a.m. Eastern. How you guys doing? Day after Easter on the East Coast. We're still Easter over here. Did you guys have to look for your eggs today? Get some money from your grandparents or chocolate from mommy? Richie from Boston lives with his parents. What is going on? I did not know this. I am extremely ecstatic about that. That just explains everything. Here we go. Check this out. Sit on the toilet bowl and putt. Right. A lot of people bought that. Oh my God, is this one of these? Baby mop. Mop shoes, right? Isn't that what those were? You put those big shoes on and you can dust. Who wants to chug a beer when you can suck on it instead? Beer nipple. Fundies. I remember those. And no, I never had one. But that goes on the same level as edible undies, does it not? Oh, those are actually a little nice. All right, we saw that. Better marriage blanket to absorb unexpected odors? Isn't that why we love the one we married? Because we like the scent they give off? What is this? Can't hear what your friend's saying in bed in the bar? Stick your head in the bar bubble. Somebody actually invented this thing. The Snuggie. Aww. It's a robe and a blanket put into one. That'd be cool. Like if you were with your girlfriend or your boyfriend out in the wilderness and you wanted to snuggle up. Why send your wife flowers when you could send her pajamagrams? I don't think so. Never be without a toilet again. The toilet car is essential for every tailgate. What is that? Wow, look at Richie from Boston put this one together. I did. For classy, thirsty girls, there's the wine rack. A bonus, it also makes you look 2 sizes bigger. That gush. The Lou Reed makes reading on the pot easier. The Lou Reed. Oh, look at that. It comes right out. I think that's neat. Ladies, this will save your shoes from inclement weather. What the hell is going on? Keep standing up on the subway with the chin strap. These are real? Are we almost done? The hoodie keeps you doubly warm from your partner's body heat. Oh my God. $79. I don't have a joke. Now you can be embarrassed for a new reason when you have a runny nose. Richie, again with these. He is the master of the paper dispenser. Don't get sprayed by your baby boy with the PPTP. This one here will protect your baby's PPTP from squirting at you. Again, the PPTP. God, I love saying it. Here's how to sleep sitting up. Oh my God, it's a plunger for the sink. A beanie for your beard? Dun, 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 dun. Where's the thing? In the ding, ding, ding. Oh my God, that's right. Oh my God. I have got to get me one of those for Richie from Boston. Use the iFart app to prank your friends by making flatulent noises on your phone. Now don't miss. Oh, those you throw up against the wall. Remember those? Yeah, and they stuck to the wall. Very interesting world we live in. Very interesting world we live in. Awful. This is what happens when you don't have the dots. You want to see some cool pictures? Here's Charlie Chaplin without makeup and a mustache. Go. That's Charlie Chaplin. That's wild. The last known photo of Steve Jobs. Aww. Got the right music. Bill Gates. You prick. God, what a nerd. Robert Pershing Wadlow, the tallest man who ever lived, 8 feet, 9 inches. This Siberian bear hunting suit from the 1800s. Oh my God. Halloween in the 1600s. Whoa. Whoa. Eiffel Tower. Oh, that's cool. Gas mask wedding in Miyakojima, Japan. Wow. The first McDonald's in... I remember that. Recording of the MGM Lion. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, I remember that one. Sleeping on Beams, 30 Rockefeller Center. Wow. Yeah, I don't know why that one didn't do anything for me. That's cool. Pele, the best soccer player who have ever lived. Maybe not. Barack Obama with his high school basketball team. Where? Wow. That's what Mexico looks like when you go to Tijuana. I'm not kidding. Look at that. That's amazing they could even do this stuff. The guy from ZZ Top, that's his great-great-grandfather. Father Z. Aw, the guys who stayed. Can we pause? Dumbest thing of all time. Wait, what? Oh my God, I'm freaking out. Hold on, why is this? Come on. Wow, that's wild. Jesus. Wow. These are amazing. That's how I remember him. Mickey Mouse gas mask. God, I remember some of these. It's so weird. Oh, nice looking women though. Whoa. It doesn't do anything for me. Oh my God, I never knew that. Two men who changed the world. Behind the scene pics from Star Wars. Wow, 57. Wow. That's crazy cool. Oh my God. He looks like Colin Kaepernick almost. I remember that game. Game 1. 2 German soldiers and their mule wearing gas masks. The origin of the word spam. Sir Spamalot. Behind the scenes of Godzilla. Oh my God. The best monster noise ever. Oh, that's wild. Nearly 3 million people attend Buddha's funeral. Wow. Oh, that's sweet. What an innovator, man. I hate hearing that, seeing that face. You know what happened. Oh, that's awful. That's Titanic. It doesn't look that great, to be honest with you. Bruce Lee doing one-handed push-ups using only an index finger and a thumb. Nail marks on the walls of Auschwitz. Oh no. Wow, with an axe. Wow. Oh my God, no way. Who? That was awesome. Sorry, I thought it was. I wanted to show those beautiful pictures because I only saw a couple of them and I go, hey, you know what? Maybe that'll be good for the Easter show. I guess not. What are we doing? Are we still here? You guys still here? I was so into that. I was like mesmerized by it. Well, I hate to say it. I don't have anything else. That's it. That's it. The party is always on at the Moose Vancouver. The Moose Vancouver is where you want to be when visiting Canada's West Coast. Open until 2 a.m. nightly, the Moose cranks up the rock while serving some of the best rated food in the city. The menu starts at $6.95. Why party anywhere else in Vancouver when the Moose is right there? Get your horns up and rock with the Moose, the official party bar of Spaced Out Radio. All right. All right, I'm going to show you something. This is an Iridium Flare fast walker. Now, Iridium Flare satellites, we talked about this yesterday. And some people do not think some of the things I captured were Iridium Flare satellites. They called them fast walkers, like super fast UFOs. And here's one that I called the fastest orb ever. It's probably something in the sky. I don't know. Let me pull it up. Let me see if this works. Yep, here we go. I think I played this before, actually. Fastest dot. I promise dots. Look at that.
Wow. Oh my God.
How could that be a satellite? Here was another one. Go right by the stars. That's so fast for a satellite.
Nice.
Anyway, I just thought that was something I wanted to show, you know, for the hell of it, right? For the hell of it. You want to see some really cool? Here's Jeff Willis's really cool UFO sighting. This is a famous one.
Whoa, I'm getting a series of lights right there. I got it. It's moving. You got it, Pat?
Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, right in that cloud that went away.
Yeah. Dude, I got 5 lights going left, just like the Josh thing.
Holy
Sweet. I got it on tape, and it was recording. Oh, there it is, over the left.
Wow, jumped way too.
Watch it, Pat. It's going to do the...
It's going to do the ricochet thing, he said. Here it is again. What? Oh.
Whoa, I'm getting a series of lights right there. I got it. It's moving. You got it, Pat?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, right in that cloud.
So interesting about this video, if you think, like I thought for years, this has to be flares, and the plane should be somewhere in front of it, but it's not, unless the plane is way up there. It would have to be somewhere here by now, above the clouds, and they would have had to have dropped. Now, if you don't know about Arizona, Luke Air Force Base is out this way. But I don't know which mountain this is on. I'll have to ask Jeff. But I never saw an airplane. There was something there, but I don't know if it was a ghost image of that. You see that? I thought the lights jumped from there to there. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, keep an eye right there. Now,
whoa, I'm getting a series of lights right there. I got it. It's moving. You got it, Pat?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, right in that cloud that went away.
Yeah. Dude, I got 5 lights going.
And the weird thing is, from when they all go out, you also see a little piece of one blinking right here, and then they show up here. Is it going through the clouds, I wonder?
One left, just like the Josh thing. Sweet. I got it on tape, and it was recording. Oh, there it is, over the left.
Wow, jumped way too.
Watch it, Pat. It's going to do the...
Very strange. Yeah, the plane had to be way past it, but it's one of the most famous UFO sightings in our era. I know, right? There's a lot of things that are explainable, but you just don't know. But what makes sense is what I always say. Here's another, I believe, an Iridium Flare satellite. Sometimes they're slow, but they flash weird because they're spinning.
I really want to know what that is.
Look at the time. 3:33. And
Caught up with it. There it is. Look at it.
I don't remember. I think this was in the middle of summer, like June or July. I think it was June. July. It had to be July. Yep. Yep. Just weird. You know, we don't know. We just try to do the best thing we can. Here's a metallic object. I don't know if I've ever played this one. Oh yeah, I don't know what this is. I think this is weird though. Maybe this is, I don't know. I just don't know. And it wasn't Venus or Jupiter or anything like that. I don't know. It's going down, and I'm looking south right there. I don't know. It's a weird sighting. That bird was awfully loud, though. I really enjoyed that. Hold on, let me grab a couple more. Phoenix lights? What is this? This might be flares.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, look at the double lights, Matt.
Oh, I thought Michelle was dark.
I just watched that appear.
Oh, this was Christmas Eve, and I saw this. My parents had a house that overlooked Paradise Valley towards the airport. So I just thought these were airplanes. And my dad goes, look at the lights. And I turned on my camera. I had it with me because we were looking at stuff through the camera and I was showing them things I captured.
I thought it was my eyes.
What did I say?
They're sitting in the same spot. I watched them both just show up.
To land? If those are two airplanes, they better watch.
Shit. I don't even have it on. Eggies all over me.
Yeah, look at the double lights, Matt.
Oh, I thought Michelle was dark.
I just watched that appear. I thought it was my eyes.
What did I say?
They're sitting in the same spot. I watched them both just show up.
To land? If those are two airplanes, they better watch out. They're waiting to land, I bet you.
No, they haven't moved. I've been taping it the whole time.
You know what? That kind of looks like Santa's sleigh type of a thing, you know?
I know, it does.
The way they're twinkling. I look this morning.
It's got to be airplanes, right? There's more to that video. I don't know why it isn't shown. Let me see if I have it. No, I don't. They formed a triangle, believe it or not. It stayed in the same...
Holy Moses.
I don't know what this is. It started out looking like a plane, but then it turned. Watch. I don't know if it's turning or whatever.
Holy Moses.
I think it's an airplane. I'm not sure, but I don't know.
It's
weird.
doing a loop in the sky.
I went to go grab my wife. I go, I think I'm seeing a UFO. Come. Poor woman. All right, let's see. What else do I have that I never showed? What is this? This might be a good one. Oh, this is the city in the sky.
I don't know what this is.
No blinking lights, no sound, a lot of shake. Real bad.
Oh my God.
Short video I had to put on the website. Yeah, that hung around for 5 hours, believe it or not. A fleet of 300. What is this? This isn't mine. This isn't anybody's. It's not playing. Whoa. Not now. I need some sort of missing codec. Oh, there it is. It's not showing up the codec thing. Let's get out of there.
Both moving. I need something to show that. There's two of them right here.
All right.
There's one. There's the other. Here's one. Watch this. I won't move. And then here comes the other.
There's two here.
Holy mackerel.
Ah, shit. I didn't have the screen on it. It's not really that good. I didn't know I had these here. Unknown behind a tree. I'm looking at this. I don't know. I think that's got to be a balloon. Yeah, I'll show it to you because it goes pretty quick. I don't know what it is, but I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. You tell me. You be the judge tonight. These are the things I don't post because you can't. That's just a video. Here we go. Very shaky. It's starting to go faster, actually. I was freaking out. I don't know why there's no sound. Just a bunch of short clips that I never, ever posted for whatever reason. Dim to bright. I don't think I ever played this one either.
Getting dim and bright. I won't move the focus. Look at that. I'm not doing anything.
Look, it goes dim and then
Whoa.
it gets bright. This is a good one, actually.
Now I zoom in. Let's see what happens.
I hear an airplane, but that thing isn't.
Damn, check it out. There's no trees. That's right above me. Here it comes, getting brighter.
Yeah, that wasn't what you heard. That was another airplane. But that was not. The reason I didn't post that one, because everybody would have said it's an airplane. So why bother?
I saw it.
Here's a good one, I believe.
Beautiful.
Satellites, do they go this fast?
North.
I mean, some of these are just wickedly fast.
I heard a huge thunder. Oh, it was a flash underneath it. That's so slow.
High 8 film, nothing like it. Grainy.
I could barely see that.
Fuzzy. Ufology. Now everything is just so damn clear. Alright, I'm going to show you the one I debunked. I debunked this video. I thought it was the golden gem of ufology forever since I shot it. It happens to be something completely different. And I am awfully, awfully, awfully sad about it. Here we go. I've showed it on the show. Remember? I thought a UFO was appearing above this thing. The lights were shining down behind it, behind this 30-foot tree or 25-foot tree. And the light was there. Light, though, the weirdest thing about this experience, and I think I debunked it, but it shines, the light shines in my eye. But I'm going to tell you what I think happened. Right there, the light, either it was too bright or I thought it shined in my eyes this whole time. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. But the power went out. Right? So I wish I could show you. I'll show it to you. I didn't think I was going to do this now. All this is a transformer. Because I went through the records, and during this night, it was June 24th, there was a storm. And we wound up getting the winds from the storm. A storm that was 30 miles away, and there was a downdraft that went 20 to 30 miles in front of it. It was huge, but it was far away, but I was getting the wind. Now that wind supposedly knocked out a transformer. And the light you see here is the transformer about 1,000 feet away going off, and the light from the transformer is just hitting the tops of the trees because houses are in the way. And that's what's happening here. And in the video, it's hard to hear here, but it goes, remember I videotaped the light exploding over here. And when I looked at the trees, only the tops of the trees here, just last year, remember when I was videotaping it and the light and the transformer went off and I caught it on video. And it made me remember this video. So I did some research, went back, and I looked in the logs. I called some people, APS, and I said, I'm doing research on something that was caught on video, and I need to know, were there any outages or work assignments that were done at this, da-da-da-da? She got back to me the next day and told me there actually was. Let me grab the email. It's on the other account. I'll show it tomorrow. And she said, yeah, we had sent a crew of 2 out to repair a transformer in 2005. Pretty wild stuff. I mean, 2004. I don't know why I said 2005. Pretty wild. So that's all it is. It's nothing. I was fooled. Watch. There's more to the video. What happened? The transformer went off. They always go off, it seems, more than once. And it did. It happened 2 times. But I went out into the street and I did not see anything that was out of the ordinary. I didn't see any power source on fire, nothing. But it could have been, I took longer than I thought. I remember I talked to my wife. I'm like, oh, where's the tripod? Where's this? Can you get a flashlight? Da, 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 da. We were going crazy back and forth. She's like, the lights went out. I go, I know. Oh, here it is. UFO appears, or ball lightning, I called it. Here's the first time it went off. Watch. See?
Holy.
And I thought a triangular craft appeared behind the tree.
Oh my.
You could even hear the room on the end of that. Listen.
Oh my.
It's hard to hear, but it's there. I know when to hear it. So, all this time, since 2003, here I am thinking, yeah, that's when I put it out in 2004. 2003, July 29th, that happened. What did I say, June 23rd? This is why we have things on video. I keep thinking I do that mistake all the time with this. See, that's the power source far away. Unbelievable, right? And the power just went out there. Anyway, it isn't a UFO after all this time. And you want to hear something sad? You want to hear something sad? I called this night. I don't know what happened. It could have been the night that I was abducted and didn't know it. Like, because right there, lights did go in my eyes because I went, it shined a light in my eye if I recorded it, but I didn't want to play it on the, I don't know why I didn't. Very, very upset. So I'm down to like 3 videos now that I have on file that I consider real UFOs. The 2 fleets and the 5 triangles. Well, I know it's 7, but it sucks. But I'm glad. I am so glad I debunked it. And I want to put a video together and match it up with the one I captured last year in April. As a matter of fact, that's weird. It was April 10th of last year when that happened. I want to pull that up. I want to show you the video. No, we're going to go? Are we done? You want to hang up? Should we go? Let me show you this. Just, I'll pull it up real quick. Here we go. Almost there. Oh, I took some pictures today. Look at this. Hold on, let me pull it over. Hold on, let me make sure you guys are only seeing me, okay? So I took pictures of these homeless people The cops were already there, and they didn't tell them to leave. So more homeless people are moving in right up the street. Well, they won't arrest them or take them away. So I pulled out today, which is a good thing. Always pull out. And I took a picture of them on the side of the road. I don't know what I did, but there they are. They have now moved. There's a little tent here they made, some chairs, and there's like 3 people now living on the corner. I'm like, are you kidding me? Let me pull up another picture real quick. Here it is. This will show you what I'm talking about. Oh, boy. So they're all lined up. Hobo Joe, 2 other guys were just sitting here shooting the shit. And down here in this gully, I'll show you a picture of that homeless guy. I mean, this is ridiculous. They could have the COVID. You know? They could have the COVID, and the cops just won't arrest them or make them move. It's weird times we're in, man. Let me show you this other picture real quick. Let me just go to last April. All right, it's coming up. Here we go. February, March, April. Gush. I love the way you can just automatically find that. All right, I think I'm nearing it. Nope, it's in a little further. Here we go. Oh, boy. Ooh, Grandpa G. Oh, my God, I can't believe some of these videos I never played. Cotton candy with Grandpa G. Okay, it should be right here. Is this it? No. I'm right here. I got the right area. Here it is. Come on now. I'm just going to show you the lightning, how it hits the top of the trees, just like this video, and I thought that was it. Here's an interesting one. Anybody want to take a guess on what this is? The weird thing is, there's no other stars out at all. Is that Jupiter? Does anybody know? So what is it? Venus? I don't know. I'm going to check. I don't know. I'm going to check. Pretty weird. I don't know. Isn't it like once a year Venus and Mars get close? But this has to be Jupiter, right? Like this, Venus? Where there's no other stars out. And there's one by the moon. I don't know. I like it though. I know, it's big, right? It was that big. It wasn't like a small thing. So here's what I did. Oh, okay. All right. I am actually pretty smart. For once. So here's what it is. It's Jupiter. I pulled out my star map with my phone, and it's Jupiter. See? As big as that was, it was Jupiter. Pretty amazing. That's what's called research. It's just an app on the phone. All right, what do we got here? Maybe I'll play some interesting video. Wow, that is a wild picture. Where is it, though? Oh, here it is. No. Oh, no. Is this it? We're in May. It's not May. God, it looks like it would be right here, too. Why? I guess it's the other way. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Was it 2018? Oh, my God. Yeah, let's go back to March. All right, here it is. I found it. It's in March. April, beginning of April. Do you guys remember Zitch?
What are you doing, Dave? Get a little bit excited, are you? Oh.
Remember the closet? That was an experiment gone wrong. That was when Zitch first showed me himself. You know what? This is getting a little long in the tooth right now. And why can't I find it? This is crazy. Oh, it's my dog. All right, I think I know why. Here's what we're going to do. Here we go. I think I know why. See, I'm losing my memory, I think, because it was in 2018. Wow. This COVID's really messing with my memory. Oh, here's me when I had surgery. Oh, no, I can't show those. God, no. There's me with a popsicle. You want to see me when I was 12 years old? There I am. 12-year-old little Richie with my bird. Oh, and there's my dog, Gigi. God, it's weird. All right? My Aunt Chi-Chi. All right, let's get to the video. It's got to be right here now. It's coming up. Oh, yeah, I'm in the right place now. Okay. All right. Okay. I am going to make some bread. And how can this be? Here it is. Same thing.
It dropped about 10 degrees.
This was the night the freak storm came in. Out of nowhere, unpredicted, unscheduled. Here we go. It's coming up in less than 10 seconds. Let's go inside.
It's too cold. It's not 70 degrees out. I'm telling you, it's 60.
Let's go, Bubba.
There was this big energy surge. I don't know what it was. It was like lightning. Come here. I'm too cold. I gotta get in. I gotta get a jacket or something. That light across the street either was struck by lightning or there was a power surge. There it is. Oh my god. Dude, it's crazy. There it is again.
So,
it's crazy.
Tops of the trees. Tops of the trees. Tops of the trees. Your mother's got a necklace. Oh, your sister's ass.
That light across the street either was struck by lightning or there was a power surge.
Tops of the trees. Pretty wild, isn't it? I mean, that thing was, you know, not that far away. It was probably a 3-minute walk. But you can see it hits the tops of the trees mainly because, I don't know. It's just the way it's set up.
Either was struck by lightning Or there was a power surge.
Anyway, I'm not going to be able to get any better than that. Kind of cool.
There it is! Oh my god! Dude, it's crazy!
Tops of the trees. Anyway, you get the point. Since I can't do this any better. Oh, that's kind of cool. But anyway, weird stuff. That's me debunking me. I couldn't hold the camera horizontal. I know how to use a camera phone. I was walking my dog and I had to hold it that way because holding it the other way, it was slippery and my hand would hit the screen, pause it. Trust me, I had to do it that way. I wish it was the other way. But not good enough? I'm not showing you enough? And we've been on for 3 hours. What else are we doing? What's this? Rain? Oh, the thunderstorm that night. That's right. I hope it stayed up.
I made it back home. And I ran into people who live across the street from me. So maybe the power surge on night because I didn't get to record it. Like, there was a flash of light and my GoPro went out. I almost dropped it. It's like I cramped up. Like maybe I got struck by some of the lightning, but this is insane.
I got struck by
this
lightning,
is not.
said. I may have gotten struck by some of the lightning. Not all of it. Just some of it. What a dork. What a dumb comment. Oh, that is so stupid. I'm embarrassed. Stupidity of me. So stupid. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, little Angus. This was 2 years ago. The last of the good old days. Poor little guy. I think he was sick and I wanted to see he's wobbling back and forth. Yeah, this is the beginning of the end. Jesus, I can't watch this. Yo, Johnny. Let's get out of there before we, let's see. There's some interesting stuff. Hey. Oh. By the way, this is what I ate every day for about a year. I'd always loved my 6 pieces of bacon, but only 5 left there. And 6 eggs. Somebody kill me. God, I love bacon, though. That's that thick bacon. God, I'm a good cook. Not like Ricksy Yancey. Random Rick is one hell of a chef, right? Freaking phenomenal. He's putting pictures up on Facebook. I'm getting jealous. I just want to eat. Always. I don't know what the hell we're doing. This is a 6-minute video? On what? Alright, it's over. I know when it's time to pull the plug. I know when it's time to pull the plug. So we're going to go for real. I'm going to leave you with this. When we get to the part where I say goodbye, which is right now. So, good night. Happy Easter. I hope everybody enjoys their week. We're still on lockdown. We'll be back tomorrow night. And we will do it again. Tomorrow, I plan on having a really good... I was listening to Gutter's show, and that music was too loud. Is that still too loud? Thanks, Lunar Sparkles. I hope you guys have a great night. Don't forget, if you want to join the network, Goof On Network. What? Oh, right. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to do that first. Please, share. I need shares. I'm not psychic. I would have predicted the coronavirus a year or so earlier than its official announcement. Just so we know. You want to support Goof On? Become a patron at patreon.com/GoofOnRadio. If you want to donate, you're doing it wrong, dude. Fuck. Become a member by joining the network at goofon.net. It's free. Get your own page, focus groups, all shit's over there. Goofon.net. If you want to donate without joining anything, go to goofon.org. Yeah, guys, all over the floor, you donate. Happy Easter. See you guys on the flip side. We'll have a good time tomorrow night. I have no idea what's going to happen. See you later. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Third Phase, everybody.